Everybody, welcome. We are in episode 15 of The Dragon's Demand. Please like, subscribe, and comment as much as you want below. We thank you. We are missing Nate today, but we traded for Graham and our first round draft pick. So welcome back, Graham. I hope you enjoyed your time off. The other players have made choices, possibly bad choices in your name. We're going to find out. So let's do previously. If you're just joining us for the first time, previously it will cover pretty much kind of roughly what happened previously. But you can also skip at any time by just going to the link below. All right, you guys ready to have some fun today?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, boy. We might die.
That's kind of true every week. Previously, Barthas Hunclay had plotted to take down the Witch Tower, which was blocking part of the night sky from his observatory. However, the kobolds who served someone called a Teperax tricked the wizard astronomer into the basement of the tower before bringing it down. In response, Baroness Origina Devi hired our heroes to rout the kobolds from their lair. It's there they discovered the name a Teperax, who was said to bring chaos from the darkness. With Hunclay deceased, his fortress-like observatory is to be cataloged and its contents taken to auction by incoming wizards from the gnomish city Wispel. Unfortunately, Hunclay had kept detailed records of his dealings with the underground market, the Witch Bazaar, in a ledger the Wispel wizards would be sure to find. The gnome Bassie, the town's historian and oldest living resident, revealed that she ran the bazaar and needed the ledger from the estate before the Wispel wizards arrived. After a daring heist to reclaim the key to Hunclay's estate, our heroes entered the trap-ridden home under cover of darkness. There they discovered Hunclay's obsession with the night sky, the planets, and the black between the stars called the Dark Tapestry. They met one of Hunclay's servants, Methesic, who they've yet to decide how to deal with. Methesic told them Hunclay had two other servants who never returned to the estate after Hunclay last left. They uncovered a hidden script that outlined Hunclay's plan. Number 1, conjure accuser devil RE disguised text of secrets of the dreaming dark. Number 2, animate a Dominion remains as guardian of cave. Number 3, and those two are crossed off, by the way. Number 3, repair hinges to secret door in clockwork lab. Number 4, attempt second contact with Dominion via book's ritual before loaning to A. And the last one, confirm demolition date with A's kobolds. So our heroes found a gate marked with a protection rune against demons and promptly avoided continuing down that passage. That's still an option for you guys to explore. After passing through the clockwork lab and the squeaky secret door, they came upon a devil within a summoning circle. The devil called himself Messenger and promised to reveal Hunclay's greatest secret if our heroes would set him free. In a convoluted discussion, wow, that kind of got a little off the rails there. It's fun to watch, though. Vamir promised the devil his soul if they didn't release the devil after revealing the secret. The rest of the party then began shouting out demands. The devil agreed to reveal the location of Hunclay's secret, promised Shadwick he would not attack him, and promised to not stop or try to obtain the secret himself after revealing the secret. Vamir then unexpectedly released the devil, which was very odd because he hadn't revealed the secret yet. This act might have actually circumvented the entire contract, but the devil didn't seem to balk. He smiled at Vamir and was about to tell him Hunclay's secret. And there's where we start. Any questions before we get rolling here? All right. As the devil snaps his head, looking over at Vamir, he smirks. Very well. The secret is hidden in a cave, not far from here, I assume. A hidden cave where Hunclay has taken his most prized possession. It is a tome, a book, instructions on communicating with the dreaming dark. It is a dangerous tome, one of great power for those who can wield such great power. The devil smiles wryly and then looks across at all of you. It was the reason Hunclay was driven from Radadoom. For contacting the Dominion of the Black is an offense even those fools of Radadum know to be far too risky. Where this cave is, I do not know. However, as a servant of Hunkley, I'm assuming he has taken you there, as he did his other servants. And now my word has been given. The knowledge has been passed. He smiles at you. What?
Did anybody get where that cave was?
No.
Wait, what cave? Where?
As I told you, I do not know. I only know it exists, probably nearby. And I know he has taken his servants there. As his servants, I'm surprised he did not take you there. You there as well.
No, I need to level up my deception. Yes, yeah, yeah.
I was sick that day for orientation.
And so the contract is complete, would you say?
I said,
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
don't
think
think
Vamir
you-
looks at him and he's just like, "Guess you gave me the information that you knew. Be gone."
He looks at Shadwick, and Shadwick says, "This very well. I'm going to see if I can find Zebari." He's going to make his leave because he's not here today, and I don't want to do anything to make his character do something bad. And he's going to rush off to try to find Zebari. Anything else you guys are going to do with this demon or this devil who's standing before you?
Well, as long as what do you know about the dark? Is that out there in the astral?
The dark tapestry, the space between the stars.
Do you know if that's where the Ouroboros lives?
All I can tell you is that is the place of the dreaming dark. It is the place of the dominion of the black. Beyond that, I am not obliged to answer any more of your questions. You should have asked why you had me inside. But someone decided to let me go early. Thank you very much, Vamir.
Well, are you gonna go?
He steps to the doorway, smiling, and he kind of puts his hand on the door, and then he looks back. He says, "Now that I have spoken the truth, I have no need or desire for such a tomb. However, I am a servant as much as you are. I serve Farfarello, Lord of the Forgotten, and Farfarello is not as benign as I. There is a price for what has happened here. One does not thwart the passage of the messenger and walk away unscathed. And so I offer you a new contract, one I recommend you take. By right, Farfarello demands suffering for what your master has done. With Hunkley removed, this debt falls upon its servants. It falls upon you." He squints his eyes at you, his eyes scanning the lot of you.
Wait, we're not servants. We're thieves.
He smiles. He does not believe you. One of you will offer yourself to Farfarello to be the one to suffer 1 year for every day I have been in captivity.
And how many days is that?
I do not have a clock. I do not know. But Farfarello will. One of you accept Shadwick, as I will keep my word not to harm him, as I agreed upon. If you recall, he said, "I will not harm you," many times to him. Each year, the offered will suffer each day at the hands of hell. Your agony, the price for what your master has done. But no burdens are carried without options. He kind of smiles, as if he was tempting you with fate, but now he's going to bring you a new deal. Never say a Farfarello isn't fair, and so I offer you a trade. Your freedom for Farfarello's gain. He peeks an eyebrow up, giving you a inviting, but still dangerous look.
Well, considering we are not his servants, we don't owe his debt. We owe nothing on his debt.
Anybody else going to say anything?
Yeah, I think Vamir just says, we're no, like Slick said, we are no servants of his. I let you out. I do not think that this toll should come to us.
What? So you can't take his soul, so you want to take his life instead? Is that what's up?
Basically. But he's not taking your life. He's going to make you suffer for 1 year for every day he was in captivity. That's all. Nothing more. I mean, it's a simple transaction. Does somebody want to talk to him, try to talk him out of this?
What's that counter offer then, huh? Something tells me you're not going to leave this room until we pick one.
You are correct. Quite a bit of wisdom for one such as yourself. I applaud you.
I've seen fiends before.
Yes. But not my type of fiend, have you, Dr. Miksi? Very well. In response for your freedom, I ask this. You will find this tome of the Dreaming Dark, and you will give it to me. Not for my gain, but for Farfarello. You will agree to this, or one of you will accompany me to hell to face my master's wrath. What say you, mortals? You're not sure if he could just will you to do this. He may be intimidating you, or he may have a way to just have it happen. You're not sure just out of the box. What would you guys like to do?
We owe nothing to you. We let you go.
Do you want to try to persuade him?
Sure.
All right, give me a persuasion roll.
Diplomacy?
Diplomacy, yes. If you have any other benefits, you can add them and let me know what those are.
Or, actually, can I intimidate him?
Do you want to try to intimidate him?
Yeah.
I'm going to let you intimidate him. I think that's cool.
He draws his sword.
Absolutely. There's nothing. I like that.
Kind of leaning on it. And he's like, we let you go. We owe nothing to you.
I like it.
We are not servants of Hungley.
Miksi loads his crossbow.
You have no hold over us. Be gone. Have your freedom. If you want to strike a deal for the book, rewarding us in some other way, I'll listen to that. But this is nothing. You are nothing.
I love it.
Be gone.
All right. You're going to go ahead and give me a roll, and you need to basically beat his will with your intimidation. What did you get? 26. Let's see. That's his will.
I know fiends, and I know they bleed. Slick's good at that.
He smiles at you, and he says to you, very well, Mr. Willy. You seem adamant to make this a conflict. And so, just like Shadwick, I will allow you to leave. If you so choose. There is no need to harm you. I will make a deal with those who remain.
As with the sword, it's like, we are all together. It is all or nothing.
Does someone else want to make
I do not believe any of us wish to strike further deals with you, devil. Be gone.
Does someone else? Basically, this becomes like you have to have a number of people succeed, right? Like it's like a group success, right?
Sweet.
So you sort of are one up right now. Yeah.
Miksi loads his crossbow then, as intimidatingly as a tiny goblin can, and
Great.
go. Now I'll fight both kind of fiends if I have to.
All right, so you think you were probably successful in your intimidation. So let's see. Does someone else want to try something else? Some other way of dealing with this person?
Yeah, I think Vamir will move up and just be like, "We are no friends of Hunkley. We did not trap you here. Like Willy said, we freed you. We wish you no harm, and I hope we can leave this situation maybe in friendship." And he's trying to do like a diplomacy.
All right, give me a diplomacy roll and see if you can defeat his will.
Shot. 18.
All right. He grins at you and says, "Mr. Merambos, I have friends, none of which are on this plane. I do not need friends such as you. You don't think you're successful. You're 1-1 right now."
That's the lovey-dovey. It's giving him a debuff.
Brannok or Dr. Miksi, you have options. This is like a skill challenge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try to. I want to try to intimidate him. I want to give him my hardest soldier look, even though I am mostly a medic.
No, that's cool. You want to try to use intimidation on him? Go for it. You can try to intimidate.
Nice.
Oh.
You see, as you kind of give him that hard look, you raise your crossbow, daring to point it at him. He looks over at you side eye, and you think he sort of looks past you, probably trying to look past the fact that he might not want to face you down particularly. Brannok?
Go, Brannok.
Brannok will
Come on, Brannok.
He'll just stand there, kind of cracking his knuckles, squinting his eyes, all intimidating.
Are you going to try to intimidate him as well?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what you got.
Stats are no good though, so let's see how this goes.
Oh.
You're gonna hero point that?
I don't know. That's hard.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I just don't have enough juice in the tank for that.
All right. That will have critically failed.
Fail.
Oh no.
Zebari, hearing what is going on transpired as you come walking up. You as well can make an action to take part in what's going on. Will you be the tiebreaker, or will you be the one to set things right, to get rid of this messenger, or will your failed words lead to your destruction?
We'll find out next week.
That was a short episode. Graham, I'm giving you a hero point because that was awesome. You get a bonus hero point. That was awesome. All right, Zebari.
Thank you so much.
Covered in 2 hero points. You can only use 1 hero point a round, just so you know. What do you want to do? You hear this happening. You're kind of coming up the hallway, and you've heard this going on. You see how you saw Shadwick kind of, you've crossed him, but he was too far into the distance, and you're walking it through the dark. I'm going to say that do you have a light source of any type on you? You could have a torch. You could have a lantern. Do you have any type of light source on you as a character?
I believe I have a torch. Let me double check that.
Let's assume you're wielding a torch. Perhaps you picked one from one of the sconces. If not,
okay,
so you're holding a torch right now.
Right.
So I'm gonna don your character with a light symbol. So you have a light torch, because otherwise you couldn't see in the dark. So you come walking up with torch. You hear this talking. What would you like to do or say or whatever? Again, it doesn't have to be. You can be as creative as you want. You're trying to overcome a skill challenge with some skills that maybe you are good or bad at, whatever that might be.
Okay, well, I'll come up to the door.
All right.
Wondering what has made Shadwick run away so fast. And sort of peek in, and I'll just look at the demon and say, "What manner of horror are you?" And I'll try and intimidate him.
All right, give me an intimidation roll. Can you be the
Who's this chump?
Can you be the deciding factor?
Can I be the deciding factor? We will find out.
Come on, big roll.
Okay.
You got it.
Come on, make it.
Intimidation. Oh, fuck. That's one of my better ones too.
All right, is you want to stand by that?
I think I'll use a hero point.
Yeah, use one of your
Okay,
2 hero
good.
You
points.
have a +7.
I
One
know.
of your 2 hero points. Come on,
2 on the die.
Okay, here we go.
big money.
Oh!
Not much better.
All right. Okay. Skill challenge complete. Finished. All right.
Oh no.
The messenger looks at you and says, as you guys are all kind of, furling yourselves, kind of, the only one who's sort of not been kind of cracking his knuckles is Vamir.
Yeah.
And he says, he scans the group of you. What I want everyone here to do is this is not an action. This is me determining the target. I want everyone to roll me a will savings throw and basically tell me, I want to find out the person who fails the worst in who gets the lowest number relative to their main number.
Probing our
Okay.
mental defenses.
Yeah. So right now it's Dr. Miksi. Okay. Is that everybody? I think I'm missing one person.
My will gotta go.
Okay.
Vamir?
So, yeah.
I got a 22.
Yeah, I think it's Dr. Miksi. Okay, it's Dr. Miksi. Okay.
He can sense I'm already wounded too.
Yeah. So he looks at the group and then he looks over at Dr. Miksi and he says, very well. You chose poorly. And then he leans into Dr. Miksi and he says, roll for initiative. I'll bring up the tracker. Your skill challenge failed. And you did not want to try to make a deal with him. And so he is going to try to take one of you back with him. Let's see what happens. Let's bring the tracker up and let me make sure it's cleared and then we can roll. Okay, 1 second.
Guys, we need to do better on initiative here. Oh my god, he got a 33?
He's higher level than you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
But he is-
imagine.
I will let you know that he is a weakened devil. He's been in here too long. He's weak.
Oh,
Is
That's why
everyone on the
initiative
board? 1,
was
2, 3,
quick.
4, 5. I'm missing somebody.
Willy?
I rolled.
You might have rolled before I cleared it. You'll want to wait until I clear it before you roll it, and next
I
time,
thought you cleared
if you want, or you can just add a turn and put it on there specifically.
Gonna want that 23.
All right,
Help me.
One more.
all right. So we are
Same order.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna start with the messenger. So Zebari, it is you normally get a reactive strike, but your turn hasn't come yet, so you don't get a reactive strike until it's your turn.
Right.
So it immediately it smiles and it's going to kind of wave his hands a bit, and when he does so, you're gonna see he kind of gives a little wink at Vamir, and as soon as he winks at you, Vamir, you see that a orb of darkness appears
Oh,
of greater
No!
greater darkness. All right. So the deal is if everybody but Zebari just has a flat check of 5 against them. Zebari, it's considered difficult terrain for you to move through this area. Okay. So we're gonna start with him. That's what he does. That's exactly what he does. You see this inkjet thing, black just go. Slick Willy, it is your turn. What are you going to do? And I'm going to move it to underneath the map right now so that people can, just so you can see your characters, your tokens inside of here.
Okay.
So let me just move it to the map layer. But I thought it was a cool effect.
It was a super cool effect.
All right. So that's where you're at, Slick. You're in its actual real, you see this kind of creature kind of shades. It's
Sure.
like shimmering around.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to send you back to hell, and I'm going to intimidate him again.
All right. Give me the flat check to start with.
I need that to
Yep.
intimidate him.
Yeah, you do. Anything that targets a creature as a flat check.
So would he see you pointing the wrong direction or something?
Yeah. So concealed, You are difficult for one or more creatures to see due to the thick fog or some other obscuring effect. You can be concealed by some creatures, but others, while concealed, you can still be observed, but you're tougher to target. A creature that you're concealed from must succeed on a DC 5 flat check when targeting you with an attack, spell, or other effect. So basically, if you're targeting him specifically versus an area effect, you have to make a flat check. Basically, are you looking at him, and can he see you? So go for it. Give me the flat check.
13.
Okay, you made it. So now go ahead and give me your intimidation check against him. Remember, he's weakened. You're doing intimidation of 13, and you have to defeat his will.
I'm going to use my hero point.
Go for it.
Ooh, early.
21.
21 against his will. Let me double check here. I believe his will is greater than that.
Damn it.
So your first action, you call him from the dark. He didn't seem to care.
Yep. Well, I still get panache for that, at least till the end of my next turn.
Nice.
So I will take a step and I will skewer him. I'll make another flat check.
Give me your flat check. Boom, you
8,
your flat check. Hit. So
And I am using a finisher, so
finishing him off. Come on, hit him.
12.
12 misses mightily.
Yep.
Misses mightily. All right, Dr. Miksi. Brannok is actually out too, but you don't know that. All you know is that there's a wall of darkness between you and the creature. You can see him kind of shimmerly, everybody kind of moving around like gray inside of gray. Just vague, like they kind of appear and disappear inside the blackness. What do you want to do?
Well, I have my crossbow drawn and already aimed in the right direction. I think I'll go ahead and fire that.
Okay, give me the flat check first, or you can do it afterwards. It doesn't matter when, but 5.
A 5.
All right,
Does that just barely do it?
that makes it. You made him make a 5. So basically 1, 2, 3, and 4 fail. You attack.
Oh,
11.
man.
No, it goes sailing. If
11
sailing,
to hit.
Zebari, you from the darkness, you feel a whiz by of an arrow. It's flying past your head. What do you want to do for your second action?
Geez, we're fighting fiends again. Load and fire again.
Load and refire with a map attack. Number 2,
10 to
no.
hit.
Goes sailing class.
Yeah.
This one gets even
Is it
closer
going
to
to be another
Zebari.
nothing above 10 night?
All right, Zebari, in the darkness, you can't see
Or
anything.
left.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and take a stab at where I saw him last.
Yep. Go for it. Go for it. He's not hiding from you, so you know he's there. You have a 5 flat check to attack him, and that he also has cover around the hard corner. Just so you're
Okay.
aware.
So a 5 flat check. That's just a D20.
Yeah, you roll a d20, and if you get 5 or more, you get to make your attack.
Okay.
No.
Nope.
You
Oh,
attack
no.
him. You use the attack.
I am not
but you
rolling well
basically hit
today.
Part of the wall. You kind of crush part of the wall. In fact, you can kind of see it. You see his axe come by or sword come by and hit part of the wall. What do you want to do, Zebari, for your second action?
I'll try it again.
All right, give me another d20 to see if you can attack him.
Okay.
8. You are able to make your attack. So go ahead and make your attack on the creature. He is around a hard corner.
Mm-hmm. Okay then. So that's a 25.
25. All right, let me see if that's going to hit his armor class. Even around a hard corner, that will actually hit his armor class. Go ahead and give me damage.
Ooh.
Okay. It's 8
Nice.
slashing.
8. All right, as you stab into this creature, you notice that his skin is almost like diamond. You hit it, and you feel this kind of, although it looks like regular skin with writing across it, you strike into it, and your weapon just kind of like almost glazes off of it. You do some damage, but not a lot.
Oh boy.
That's your second action.
Oh boy.
Yep. I'm gonna try and intimidate him again. I'm just kind of going, show yourself, coward.
All right. You're targeting him, so give me a flat check to see if you're gonna target him.
Okay, one more flat check.
Yes, you were able to do it.
5.
Go ahead and roll me your intimidation against his will. Roll high.
Okay. Sooner or later, it's gotta click.
22
22.
against his will. All right, you do that. And his will is greater than that. All right, that brings us to Brannok. Brannok, just outside the wall of darkness, you see this. Inside, you can see several figures running around in the shadows, but it's hard to make out who's who exactly. What do you want to do?
Brannok will stance up into tiger stance, get his claws out, and then he will kind of scramble past right underneath Vamir's legs, come through to flank with Willy.
All right.
And make some flurries. Let's see if that hits.
Oh!
20.
27. All right. That is going to hit that's going to hit him. Did you make your?
You need your flat check though.
Here's the flat check. 19,
Yeah, you made it.
got
Okay, you hit him. Awesome.
There we go.
All right,
Do
here's
the damage
here's
first.
Damage off that. 11 slashing
11. All right. Hold on.
Nice.
or bludgeoning.
I got to do some math here. All right, you hit him. As you strike into it, your bare hands can feel the hard skin. It's almost like his body is covered with tiny beads, like almost like tiny little beads, and you hit it. You also, I believe you can give me doesn't he have to make a check for being stunned?
Yes. Stunning strike. Oh, and I'm gonna do my second.
What is my save I need to make?
You need to make a 19 class
19
DC.
fortitude save?
19 fortitude. Yep.
Yeah, he passed. All right. And you're doing a flurry, you said, right?
Yep. So here's the second attack. I'm gonna flat check.
Your
Also
flat check succeeded, and you're your second attack.
Second tiger claw.
No,
Wow.
fell short. All right, you moved and did two of those things. You're a map that
And I
minus 10 now.
stanced.
And you stance. Thank you for reminding me. All right, Vamir, you can see that everybody's kind of clumped together. What do you want to do?
So I am going to move over to here and then cast Runic Body on Brannok.
All right, casting Runic Body on Brannok. Glowing runes appear on the target body.
So you have +1 striking to unarmored attacks, gaining a +1 item bonus to attack rolls, increasing the number of damage dice to 2.
All right,
You
still need to give me a flat check. You still
my
need to give me a
wraps.
flat check.
You already have 2 damage dice?
I have 2 damage dice with my hand wraps now, so I wonder how this.
Do you want to change the action? I mean, we're kind of still learning, so if you want to, I'm not going to be locked into it. If you want to do something else instead.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know how that would.
Does your
interact
hand
with
wraps
his hand
also
wraps.
already have striking on them?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Then it's basically like,
then it wouldn't do anything.
yeah, I wouldn't
Okay.
do. Is there something else you want to do? I'll give you
All right,
another
let
option.
me go back.
You would know that as a character, so.
Does Zebari have a striking weapon?
Zebari, do you have a striking
unarmed attacks.
Well, you
So
don't have,
it would only do it's
Otherwise, you do
unarmed
runic
attacks.
weapons
you don't have
for
runic
weapon
weapons?
attacks.
No.
Shadwick has runic.
I'm
he
almost
has
out of
runic
arrows. You
Yeah,
could
then
buff my punches.
Bite him.
I would cast Grim Tendrils on him.
I have to
Let
make
me
a
roll
saving
my flat
throw.
check first.
Yeah, give me a flat check, and if you make it, I will make my save. You made it?
Okay,
So I have a
I made
savings throw, right? 19?
Yep.
And, all right, and that's a will savings throw?
Fortitude.
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 Savings throw. All right. I rolled a 27.
Okay. Just a success. So you take 3 points of damage. I don't know whether you want to how you rule it because it's 7.
Creature takes half the void damage and no persistent bleed damage. Yeah, so it's 7, so it's always running down, so it's 3. So he takes no damage. Or no. What kind of damage do you do to it? What kind of damage is it?
It's void damage.
Okay, yeah, he takes the, it is, you said 3, right? He does take that.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, you move there and you cast that spell. Is there anything else you want to do? Or you didn't move, you just cast the spell?
I didn't move. I will just get out of the darkness. And that'll be it.
All right. It is the messenger devil's turn. All right. I believe that what I got to double check because I think he gets a. All right, it is not considered manipulation. All right, he screams out a despairing shriek. Divine, unholy sonic explosion erupts from him in a 30-foot emanation. I need everybody to give me a will saving throw, and the DC is 23.
Oh boy.
Ooh, critical fail.
Ooh.
2 critical failures. Zebari made it. And Vamir made it. Vamir critically succeeded. All right, let me tell you what happens. All right, I'll give you damage here, and then you're going to take some damage from this sonic. It's all sonic damage. If you have resistance to sonic, I don't think anybody does, but let me know. All right, he emanates the sonic strike. It does 17 sonic damage to you. if you got under 23, if you got under 13, if you did 13 or under, you take 34 points of sonic damage.
Oh. Bye, Slick.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? You failed. Yeah.
Oh dear.
So how much was it?
17 or double if you critically failed, and if you got more than 23 but less than 33, you're going to take half of that, which will be 8. So Dr. Miksi is going to he's going to fail and take 17. Slick takes 34. Brannok takes 34. Zebari takes 8, and Vamir takes none.
I take none. Oh, okay.
You critically succeeded.
Cool.
All right. That's his 2 actions that he does. All right. And then he is going to use 2 wing buffets. He turns and both wings are going to bat down. Boom, boom. And they're going to bat down on Brannok.
Bye,
Oh
Brannok.
boy. Yep. Bye-bye.
Brannok.
I think Brannok's battle medicine is ready to do.
Frequency.
Yeah, we're really worried about battle medicine
All right,
right
he's
now.
going to make 2 strikes at Brannok.
I have
Boom, boom.
one chance to pick him up.
I just used 18 because we're fatigued right now, right?
Yeah, you're off fatigue because nobody wanted to rest. All right, so I roll a.
Yeah,
Nope.
I did want to rest.
You know what? I misspoke. I will say the group consensus.
Yeah.
How about that? The group consensus. All right. So first one, and the shriek is not considered an attack, so this is a regular not map attack against you. He's going to hit 28.
I'll just go ahead and hit my HP to 0. We're good.
Come on now. Let's not do like that. So you're going to be hit, but you are going to be hit for 14.
So 0.
Oof.
I was at
Yeah.
2 from the screech.
All right.
All right, and then he's going to take a sec. He can't do that because both wing attacks attack one creature. So then he's done. Slick, I'm going to move you. Let me move you to. I'll put you at 34. How about that? Right, because you have me before them, right? So let me.
Yeah. Yep.
And then also, Brannok, I'm going to make you 34 point. How about 34.1? All right.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to Dr. Miksi. Dr. Miksi, what are you going to do?
Well, okay, so my healer's notes say the only guy not on cooldown is Brannok for battle medicine. But Zebari has a 1 hour cooldown instead of 1 day for battle medicine because of his robust feat.
Yep.
Has he been gone for an hour?
Yes.
Okay. I'm taking him off cooldown. He still has HP, but that's good to know. So I am going to 5-foot step to Brannok. We're going to do a battle medicine at. Oh boy. Do I attempt the more difficult check to increase the hit points by 15?
Is that good amount?
This guy does a lot of damage, but I don't want to mislead you and tell you the wrong. You know what I mean? I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm an expert in medicine, so I can attempt a DC 20. I'm gonna attempt a DC 20 for that 15 extra.
Take it.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
There
You
we
didn't
go.
critically succeed, but you succeeded.
Sweet. So that will be 2. I will, with my battle medicine regain, I think that's 2d8. Yes, plus 15
Nice. Come on.
because of my medic dedication.
Oh, come on with the ones.
7 plus 15, 22. Yeah.
22? Yeah. 22. That sucks. I'm sorry. That sucks. But it could have
It's
been.
better than just 7. I'm glad I took the risk.
Yes.
Did a risky surgery.
Yeah.
All right. Dr. Miksi, are you finished?
That was 1, 2.
Oh, you have
Can
another
I?
You can move again or do another action, try to intimidate him, do all kinds of stuff.
Oh gosh, I want to try. I have a.
Improved darkness sucks. Fourth way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez, all I have to work with is a Quicksilver mutagen here.
Yeah.
And that does damage to you when you take it.
I really wish
Jeez.
you would have.
Let's. I'm gonna move to the corner of the room. Sort of go around.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Zebari, the people around you are falling all around you. Brannok is on the ground. He's rolling around, though. You see it kind of lifting his head up, moving around. You see Slick Willy right in front of you, kind of where he's behind the door technically, but you can see part of his hand in the shadow. You're blinded, so you actually probably be able to see him because I forgot you don't have dark vision. This creature is somewhere around in front of you. What do you want to do? He's not hiding, so you know exactly where he's at.
Mm-hmm. Then I will try and strike him.
Technically speaking, I think you're supposed to be invisible, but I'm kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt now. All right, that will hit him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing a little
Okay.
bit loose with the darkness.
And
So you can yell at me below. He might have to have an 11 flat check.
27 for a hit.
27 for a hit will hit, and you did 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You do the 10 points of damage. Unfortunately, it's not a lot of damage. You only think some of that passes through. Do you have any other feats or things that you might want to do? Maybe help out a little bit.
Well, I've got. Let me check here. I think it might be just defensive ones. I will give him an intimidating glare.
Did you try to intimidate him already?
Yeah, I guess that would
So
be
he's
good.
immune
Okay.
to it for, I think, 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay then.
I don't remember, but basically it's the combat. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you can try something else. You've done one attack on him. You're around that hard corner right now, which means his armor class is higher.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'll try and hit him again.
Okay.
That's really what.
That's flat check made it.
Mm-hmm. And
Being a little bit nice on the flat check there. All right.
A
The
19.
19 though is not enough. His armor class is just a little higher than that.
okay. Right. Well, that's pretty much what I got.
All right. So
I
you
could try a third
only,
strike, but
You only attacked twice. Is there a third thing you want to do? Like maybe move or do something else? You can move it. Everything's difficult terrain for you. So it's 10 feet
Yep.
per square instead of 5. Because
okay.
you're kind of inching through in the dark.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm out of dark vision elixirs.
Can I move to here?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna
Who are
move
you
to
over
here.
right now? That you're not over anybody. That's just in my view. Shadwick is actually on the map above. So let me just move him out of the way so it's not. All right, let me just grab Shadwick and move him out of the map so I can see you. Okay, so you move to there, no problem. All right, Vamir in this ink of darkness.
So I am going to move
This is round.
to
This is
here.
round 3 of the darkness, by the way.
Okay. I move to there. Pull out the wand of lightning bolt
All right.
and cast the wand of lightning bolt towards him.
All right, because it's an area effect spell, he does not. You don't have
It's
a
a-
flat check.
Okay, yeah, it's
You're
just a
literally-
line.
You're just. That is
Okay,
awesome.
so
You pull it out.
Yep.
What is my savings throw? It's going to be based on you.
It's a
casting the spell.
basic reflex. I think it's a 19 for half.
All right, he's going to fail the savings throw. You do full damage.
All right, 40, 12. Come on, roll big, roll big.
Nice.
I can't believe you did that.
23. It's okay.
It's middling.
It's middling.
You did hit him though. I was like, he goes. You see the whole as Brannok, as you're lifting up, you can see this thing strikes him, and his whole shape of his body was like through his teeth. He goes. He kind of reaches back, recoils. His beating wings try to kind of curl around him to try to guard him, but it's too late. He's crushed by this lightning bolt that strikes into it.
And I believe that wand was a one-use item, so it kind of just.
It doesn't. It once per day.
Oh,
Once per
Like,
day. Yeah.
It's like a spell slot many ways.
Yep.
So you get a
Okay.
spell slot.
So yeah, once per day.
So
Okay.
you
Yeah,
pull
he
that
does
out
that.
and you cast it. Okay. Brannok, what are you going to do? You're laying on the ground flat right now on your death.
All right.
Can't believe you got
will.
that lightning bolt off. That's awesome.
I can't believe it's so good. I wish I rolled better.
I mean, I'm just gonna get up. I'll spend an action to get up,
All right, you jump to your feet. Kip up coming soon, I'm hoping.
and I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Ooh, I like the grapple. Nice. So go ahead and give me a grapple, and I think you need to beat his fortitude for a grapple. Is that right?
Flat check.
First of all, make your flat check. Thank you.
Check.
Made it. So
Okay.
give me your grapple. I think you have to beat a fortitude to grab him. That will definitely meet his
Nice.
fortitude. You grab him.
All right.
Actually, let me
here.
see. You let's see. Against his fortitude, no, it's not a critical success. It was close though.
All right, so I got him kind of held, and from there I'll just unload a flurry. They'll be mapped out, but
So it's gonna be -5 for both your flurry attacks. Make a flat check for each one of them though first. You made it.
ooh, just barely.
All right, boy, they both are gonna attack. Go ahead and give me your attacks. He is grabbed, so I think he's flat-footed to you.
Okay, and also with oh, I guess he's not flanked because Zebari or Slick Willy's down now. So.
Yeah. So you're gonna miss the first attack. You're kind of like grabbing him, punching him. Make your second attack. Critically, you kind of slip past him. All right. So he's grabbed until the end of next round. You can choose to then grab him again if you want next round, but he's grabbed until the end of next round. All right. That is Brannok. Slick, want to give me your first saving throw to keep your life. No.
Oh.
Slick. So you become dying 2. So I'll just put a red here and I'll say 2. We'll kind of keep you that way to kind of mark you as ticking down. When you hit dying 4, that's the end.
Start rolling up a new character.
All right.
Don't critically fail next time.
I'm sorry.
We still
I
have a
don't-
doctor, even though he's out of band-aids.
All right. The Kawardi has to roll a d4. Hold on. Of course I rolled a 1. All right. Sorry. Jeez, this is not good. He calls us Zebari as he sees you moving around. He can freely see in the dark. He has greater dark vision. And he looks at Zebari standing in front of it and he says, step aside, Zebari. Dr. Miksi will join me. No need for you to fall as well. He's going to and then he's going to crack you one good if he can. So first thing he's going to do is he's trying to intimidate you, Zebari. Ooh. I rolled a really high number here. Let's see. Demoralize.
Will save. Or against his
No,
will DC.
yeah, I'm attacking his
Yeah.
will DC. You become frightened 2. As I rolled a 19 plus his intimidation to
Oh,
critically succeed
God.
against your wills. All right, so that yeah, it's pretty nasty. No, you're frightened 1 because I apologize. Reframe that. He does not have a high enough skill in intimidation. So you're only
Very
frightened one. Even though I rolled a 19, it's still not enough. All right. So that brings us to, because what is your will save?
It's a +9.
+9, so it's 19.
Damn.
Oh,
That's right.
yeah. Let me double check. I don't want to. I think he still didn't do it. Yeah, intimidation. No, he didn't do it. No, so it's you only frightened one. So he's gonna frighten you, and then he's going to. Yeah, he lifts up his heavy lifts up his heavy morning star and brings it down upon you. Your frightened body. Dang, I can't roll under a 15 today. Hits armor class 31. What is your armor class?
22.
All right, not a critical hit.
Oh.
All right, so he's gonna hit you for minimum though. 9 bludgeoning damage and 3 spirit damage. So you're going to take a total of 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Could have been a lot worse.
Right. 12 points, you said?
Yeah. And then you're going to, let's see. Yeah, and then he's going to, I'm going to wait till next. Yeah, I'll do it at a map strike, and then he's gonna wing slap you with his wings. Boom, boom. He gets 2 attacks on you, but they're both at a map 5. All right, so first attack, which gives him a. Okay.
And I will use my my nifty little feat, my
Reactive shield.
Yeah, the aggressive shield block.
Okay, you have a react. So you're gonna reactive shield just allows you to you're gonna pull your shield up in place to raise your armor class by 2.
Okay, I'm going to use my aggressive shield block.
And what is that? Why don't you post it? Okay, you push. Okay, trigger. You use the shield block reaction. So you don't have a reaction because your shield wasn't raised.
Okay.
So, but you can, if you have a reaction that can raise, you can raise your shield.
I do have a reaction that can raise my shield, yes.
Okay, so you can do that. So now your armor class is 2 higher. So let me attack you.
Yeah, so it's 22.
So the first attack misses you. The second one, now I'm rolling more down to earth. That is 11, that's 18. Okay, so he misses you. Boom. All right, that brings that, and he's kind of looking down at you. Boom, his wings batting you, and he's like, "Step aside, Zebari. You need not perish like all the others." Dr. Miksi
must be neutralized.
Dr. Miksi, what are you gonna do? This creature seems to be hell bent on taking you back to the hell.
Is there is it going to cost me an action to draw a potion and then another action to drink it? That's
how it normally is, unless you have some special feat to allow you to do.
Okay, yeah, I don't have this one on quick draw, and I didn't have it ready yet because I didn't know I was going to do this yet. But let's go ahead. Dr. Miksi draws the last potion in his pouch.
I will. Side note to say, if you want to move, you can move and draw a potion at the same time with the same action, because you can draw one thing per turn, as long as all you're doing is moving.
Okay, in that case, he's going to make a move action and draw that potion at the same time. 10,
Perfect.
20, 30. He's going to quaff the Quicksilver Mutagen. That's going to deal 6 damage to me right away.
Oof.
Okay.
But it's going to increase my speed by 10 feet. Give me a +2 bonus to acrobatics, stealth, thievery, reflex, and dex attacks.
And okay.
It's going to give me 10 extra points of speed, which is the important part, because I'm going to say, "You want me so bad? Eat material dust, hell fiend!" And I chug the Quicksilver potion. It stabs my guts, but I'm going to straight up book it 10, 20, 30, 40 feet down the hallway with my new and improved speed.
That is killer. I love it.
Bye.
It's a goblin thing, man. I gotta get out of here.
Brannok still has him grappled too.
Yep.
Until the beginning of Brannok's turn, basically. All right, and so that takes us to Zebari. Zebari, you're getting he's swatted all over you, but even in the darkness, he apparently didn't find a whole lot of purchase. You kind of feel all the wing bats, your shield snapping up, blocking all of them. What do you want to do, sir? This creature is right now. Brannok has him kind of grappled a little bit.
All I can really do is try and smack him.
All right. Oh, you got a
20.
flat check. It's good. So go ahead and make your attack.
25 for 11
25
slashing.
will hit.
Max damage, nice.
You did 11 to him. Nice.
Yep.
Some of that goes through. All right, that's your first attack.
Okay. And again.
Okay, second, it's swinging through the darkness. That is going to possibly hit him. Make your map attack. Attack number 2 goes wide. You almost kind of take Brannok's a little bit of has him with a dart a little bit to the side. You come crashing down. What do you want to do now? You guys, your third action.
Okay, I'm just gonna move down to here.
And you take a step closer to him. All right, Vamir, you can. Too bad you didn't use your lightning bolt now. That would have been good for me.
That would have been great.
You use his armor as a conductor.
Yeah. So Vamir is going to move.
Well, I mean, Graham loves trains, so that works out.
Vamir will move over to here, pull out his last potion of minor healing, and administer it to Slick Willy.
All right, so you draw it out as you run across. You administer it to Slick Willy. You still have one more action.
Yep. So
I'm trying to help you out a little bit.
Yeah, you get 3 hit points back. Best I can do. Can I do a?
Did you drag him? I was thinking about it. I wasn't clear on the
I'm not sure.
mechanics of the old drag your buddy out of harm's way.
You can drag somebody 5 feet. You can make it. Yeah, I think you make an athletics check. You can look for drag or like reposition. The reposition is an action, and that kind of tells you what you can do to people.
Okay. I think I'd be better served to recall knowledge on devils. If they have any kind specifically if they have any kind of weaknesses.
All right, let me do a recall knowledge on you. Let's see what you got. Ooh, you rolled pretty decent. Let's see. What is your Arcana roll?
My Arcana is, I believe, an 11.
Oh, I apologize. It's religion, not Arcana. My mistake. What is your
religion? That's only a 2.
Not enough though.
I'm a book boy.
Yeah, you don't know anything about these things. You rolled. You rolled decent, but that doesn't help you. All right.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't have my. I forgot I had this paper here. It's been. I'm a little bit out of practice apparently. Brannok, what are you going to do? You kind of like release him as you're attacking now. What you can try to grab him again, or you can just attack him or whatever.
You hear Miksi sprinting down the hallway with a taunt and a whoop and a holler.
You think this creature may pursue him if you don't grab him, but you could also maybe do enough damage to take him out. You don't know. It's hard to see you're in the darkness.
So I will, first things first, just try to punch him real quick.
Give him a jimmy. Boom.
Just give him a quick little smack.
All right, that you're able to punch him. 27 will hit.
14.
Ooh, nice damage. That is fantastic damage. Right, that is the. Hold on, I gotta figure out how much of this. Gotta do math here. Math is hard. All right, and then what? That's you punch him once.
And then I'm gonna try to. I will roll again. 19. Cool. I'm gonna try to grab his ass again.
Now remember, it's a map attack to grab him.
Yes.
So roll your second.
I have pretty good athletics.
Oh. Okay, so let's see. So you rolled a 26. You may have critically grabbed him. Let's see here. Yes, you did.
That's restrained.
Okay. Yeah, he is restrained.
Ooh.
That is awesome.
That is killer.
Way to go, Brannok. You restrain him. Now you have a third action. What do you want to do? You are map attack -10 right now to do anything.
If he's restrained, I'm gonna get up to his ear and I'm gonna whisper, "Say, uncle," and then intimidate.
Go ahead.
No, that one.
He smiles and says, "Agate."
Oh, he's into it. This is in a different direction.
Slick, you are laying on your back. Your weapons on the weapons on the ground. What do you want to do? You're attacking with your rapier, I take it. Right?
Yep. Well, I'll get up, pick up my weapon, get up, and I'll make an attack because he's restrained. So 15 for my.
Yeah, you hit him in the dark. You find him in the dark.
And then.
Come on.
19.
I'm pretty I think you're going to hit him. Let me double check here. I think when he is restrained, you're off guard and you're immobilized. Okay. All right. That's cool. His armor class is higher than that, even with the off guard.
Okay.
All right. You finished?
That's all I got.
All right. Kuwardi. He has reset. He is once again screaming.
Come on.
All right, and everyone to give me a will save. The same thing as applies before, 23. Unfortunately, I rolled a 1. I delayed 1 extra round, but...
Oh, I am using my hero point tonight for that.
All right.
It didn't help.
Oh, God.
No, I won't.
All right, so will saves. Slick Willy got 11. Granted, so 23 is the target. So Slick, you're going to critically fail.
Yeah, awesome.
Brannok, you're going to critically fail. Vamir is going to critically fail. And Zebari is going to pass. He's going to take half damage. Come on, roll freaking low. Oh, come on. Oh my God. Please roll low. It does 4d6 damage. But it's minus. I minus 4 from this damage because he's weakened.
Mike, I like you already put yourself to 0.
So
he can't do less than 4.
So at the minus 4, it's 14. And if you critically failed, it's 28. And if you passed, it is 7. I think Zebari takes 7. Oh my God.
The rest of us are at 0
I
now.
need to keep track of who's out. Brannok, you're out?
Yep.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
TPK.
Holy shit. All right. And then
Thank God you
Zebari,
ran, Miksi.
Zebari, you get an attack of opportunity.
I will certainly take it.
Get your flat check first though. Double check
Yep.
that. No.
Oh, for crying in a ditch.
Oh my God.
He takes off, moving at. Let me double check his speed. Fly speed. It is.
They fly now.
40.
Oh, we're matched in
5,
speed.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's.
Well then.
He lands basically. Yeah, he comes. I don't know. He doesn't have to land because he did fly once. So he's Dr. Miksi.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm running for my life. Okay, action 1. I'm gonna move 40 feet, 3, 4, and draw the bottle containing my familiar Ophelia.
Okay. That's free. That's part of your movement. Yep.
Second thing, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. No, sorry.
Do that. I think you took way too many movements. There.
Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40
Yep.
from here. And then, oh my God, it's just a straight corridor. I've got nowhere to go. It's just the Prometheus school of running away from things.
God, I don't want. I like Dr.
5,
Miksi. No.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Oh my God.
Or what's the terrain like in here?
It's clean hallway.
Ah, geez. 40.
Remember the
There's
hallways
nowhere to
are-
hide.
Yeah. If you get in the other room, you could probably hide.
Yeah, I have a plan. If I can manage to get a second to hide.
Zebari, You see the shadow just disappear in front of you. You have the feeling that nobody's around you. However, people around you have fallen. Do you have any type of battle medicines on you?
I do have some battle medicine ability, yes.
Do you have healer's tools?
Do I have healer's tools?
Oh yeah, you need to have healer's tools.
Do you?
I'll see if that's in my inventory.
Oh my God.
Yeah, to do a lot of these, you need healer's tools.
Oh my God.
I need that. I need that.
This has been a long time since I've had an event like this. This is not my plan.
Do not have healer's tools listed.
Oh no!
I should have done the thing I was going to do this turn instead of next.
I apologize.
Listen, you'll tell our story.
I didn't have the turn tracker up, but it's okay. I'm sorry. I was all into what's going on. All right, Zebari, what are you doing? You can race after the messenger if you want.
I think pursuing him is about all I can do.
What's your movement?
My movement is...
Now, don't you have any feats where you can move twice and strike or anything? Be careful. You have a ton of feats. You just double check. I'm sorry. I don't mean to tell you how you do your character.
Yeah.
We need every help we can get at this point.
Yeah. This is the time when you pull out every feat, every...
Okay.
You're using skills. You're using whatever you can.
Oh, so...
administer first aid does not require... Oh, no, it does. It does require a healer's toolkit.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
This is how we die.
Out of character, I was thinking of trying to drop the toolkit and maybe use Ophelia to get it closer to Zebari, but I didn't know he flew that fast. I thought I'd have a sec around the corner here.
Sorry, I targeted you, Dr. Miksi. That's just the way it goes.
That's the way it goes.
I like to have the character, and I don't want to when I have to target somebody. I like you guys to just roll off because it's less me deciding things. Zebari, what are you gonna do? Time is ticking.
I'm terrible. I'm trying to find my speed here.
Your speed is probably 20. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'd imagine 20.
Okay, because...
do you want me to look on your character for you? I will help you out.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. No, there's no way I'm going to reach him.
You can move twice, though, but don't you have any feats? You got to look at your feats.
I do have a...
You have sudden charge.
I do have sudden charge.
Yeah, you dash up to your foe with a quick sprint. You dash up to your foe and swing. Stride twice. And if you end your movement next to him, you can make one attack. That's one.
Okay.
That's a 2 action.
10, 15,
No,
20,
then you can do that.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, I can get to him.
Yeah, run up to him. There you go. And now you can make your attack on him.
Okay. A 29?
Oh, but that
A 29,
damage,
a 29 does hit. It does hit. It does not critically hit, but your damage is not enough to breach its heavy body, his resistant devil body.
Oh my gosh.
That's 2 actions. You have a third action. What would your third action be? You've attacked once.
Okay. You know what? I'll try and grapple him.
Okay, try to grapple him.
See if I can. That's in athletics?
Yeah, it's an athletics. And remember, use your second athletics because this is mapped, and you have to you have to defeat his fortitude, right? I forget. Yeah.
Well, at this point, I got nothing to lose.
Oh!
Except maybe that.
That was an acro.
Hero point.
Do you have a hero point
Yeah,
left?
yeah,
I do have a hero point.
You're going to use your bonus hero point? Let's do
That'll
it.
be a time.
He has 2 of them for a reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, big money.
Okay.
20. Natural 20. Natural 20. Restrain this guy.
I think it's athletics, right?
Nope.
Are you rolling acrobatics?
Right,
Are you
It's athletics, not
it's athletics.
acrobatics.
Roll your athletics. Roll your athletics.
Oh, athletics.
Yeah,
That's
your
that's
athletics.
different.
Your
Okay.
1 is a 1 before. That's fine. But just with
Okay.
this one where you're at.
A 21.
A 21. And you have to defeat his fortitude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have him grappled.
Nice.
Okay.
If he wasn't weakened, you wouldn't, but he's a weakened version.
Right.
All right, you grab him, you run up, shoot, and you need to have a hand free. So you draw. Are you going to draw you're dropping your sword to grapple him? Is that what you're going to do? Or you drop?
I'll
your
drop my shield.
Okay,
I'll drop my
shield.
shield.
Drop to the ground. and you grapple him. All right, make sure you know your shield's on the ground. All right, Vamir.
Okay. Is it what save do I do for death saves?
But they're flat, right?
Yeah,
Is it just flat?
Yeah. Oh, wrong thing. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's been a second since I checked on this. Let me just go to dying. Recovery checks. All right. While you are dying, attempt a recovery check at the start of each of your turn. This is a flat check with a DC of 10 plus your current dying value. You're dying 1 right now, so it's 11.
Yeah. All right. Oh, just got it.
That's Vamir. All right.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is
dying zero.
You are dying. You're dying 0 now, right? So now you become. I believe you are just stable, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So now you are you are just stable. So I put you.
So you're just
marker.
unconscious.
Yep.
I'm just at
unconscious.
0 hit points and unconscious.
Yeah, it'd be worse if he had already unconscious before, but he starts out dying 1.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. All right. Brannok, give me what are you? Are you? Have you been
Dying
unconscious?
1. I have been unconscious. I'm dying 2 now, right?
Yes, you're dying 2, so you have to make a 12.
I did it.
You make it. You are now dying 1.
All right.
All right. So I'll put a 1 to remind us that you are dying 1 right now. Vamir, I don't need to put that little marker on you. I'm just gonna say you're just stable.
Yeah.
All right. Brannok is dying 1. Slick Willy, what are you going to do?
Go to dying 1.
Not
All right.
die.
You are just dying. You are just dying 1. Not bad. All right. That brings us to. Oop! I took that away by mistake. I'm sorry.
My turn tracker.
Yeah, I did that. That's my fault. I apologize. Let's bring that back up. A lot of windows, and I tried to minimize it, but I think I hit the X by mistake. Sorry. All right, that is Slick Willy. That brings us to the Kawari Messenger Devil. All right, what it's gonna do is it's going to try to. Okay. I'm going to roll a d6. On a 1, 2, and 3, it attacks Zebari. On a 4, 5, and 6, it tries to escape. It attacks Zebari. All right. So is it restrained right now? I forget. Or is it just grappled?
He's restrained.
It's just grappled. It's just grappled, right?
Yeah. Just grappled.
Yeah. So he can attack you. He's not restrained, so he can make an attack on you. All right. So I have to roll a d4. Hold on. Okay, that's a lot better. Put this in here.
Not better for who?
All right. That's that. He has to roll a d4 for when he can scream.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to make an attack on Zebari. So first thing he's going to do is, he's going to use his wing snap. He's going to make 2 attacks on Zebari. I rolled a. He's flat-footed, but he has no negatives to attack you. So his first attack is a 32. 31. No, 16 plus 6. No, wing slap. Hold on. 15. 31. What's your armor class?
Hit. It's 20.
20?
Mm-hmm.
That's a crit.
That's a critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to be hit. I'll just roll the damage here first. Well, it's 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 2 fire. So that's 12. So double that on a crit is going to bring you to, it's going to be 12, 20, 24 damage.
And down. And he's down.
Miksi, tell our story.
All right. So that's his first attack. So you are
I'm already down.
You're down. All right.
Yep.
Clear your hit points. You're not. Did you drop? What are you? Were you?
I dropped.
I dropped my shield. That's.
No. Are you wounded at all?
No,
I don't think you
I am.
be.
No.
So you're fine. You're just dying 1 right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then he moves 5, 10, 15, No. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's going to fly to there. And he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40.
Mm-mm.
And you hear from down the hall behind you, you hear, Dr. Miksi. Your years of punishment await. Dr. Miksi, what are you going to do?
Okay, Dr. Miksi uncorks Ophelia as he's running down the hallway.
All right.
10, 20, 30, 40. He's going really fast. He goes, okay, there might not be any more snacks for a while, but I need you to do one last thing for me. I'm going to take another action. 2, 3. Sorry, hang on. It was around. Where was I?
He gets 20 feet of movement.
It's here. 10, 20, 30. What are these again?
These are metal tables, and on the tables are a bunch of clockwork supplies and things they use to partially make or craft clockwork devices. You can use part of this as a clockwork laboratory, so you can use this for tools and that kind of stuff as well.
Mm-mm. Oh crap! I guess to hide is another action too. So he's going to, I guess.
You could easily hide under a table or anything like that if you want.
Yeah, he's gonna make his second action to try to move under the table, and then his third action is gonna hide. Right. And he dumps. He doesn't have any actions left, but he's gonna dump both his. If I can just drop my healer's kit and Ophelia on the ground down here as I go scrambling.
Totally fine. You drew it out already, so that's fine. So you can bring Ophelia onto the mat, and then you're gonna give me a hide check. You're gonna roll and give me a roll for hide.
Okay. Stealth. I have a because of the I have a +2 to this, so I'll add +2 to temp.
You're gonna roll with the +2 added
Because of my Quicksilver
my
mutagen.
God.
That's going. Oh, crit fail. Nope. I'm gonna use my hero point today.
Please do.
Oh boy. Great. Okay. I hide it at 12. But I tell Ophelia. Well, I guess I'll have to.
Now remember, you are hiding. So when he comes in, when he comes in, because okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to find a token for it, but yeah, he tells Ophelia.
He still has to detect you though. Like you're only hiding against anything else in the room that might see you. Like when he comes in, you're technically hiding. He has to use his seek. Yeah, you're hidden.
Yeah.
So give yourself the hidden condition. I believe you can. I think there should be a. Let's see.
I can click hidden.
Yeah, give yourself the hidden condition. All right, Zebari. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is not what I was expecting at all for the night.
Miksi hides under a table.
Zebari. Zebari, I'm going to move you to 34.2. How about that? And so that means it's Vamir's turn first.
I'm stable, so I can't do anything. I'm just unconscious.
Okay. Zebari, dying. Give me a flat check roll. It's difficult is 11.
Nice.
You make it. You are just stable. Brannok.
Let's see if I can stabilize. No. Dying 2.
You become dying 2. You want to mark it on your sheet with a red dot? So all you do is highlight over the top of the red dot and type the number 2 at the same time. There you go. Thank you. All right. Slick. You are dying 1 right now? What do you got?
Dying 2.
Dying 2.
Oh boy.
Damn it. Kuardi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You hear him calling down the hall. You can barely hear him through the you can't hear him. All you hear is through the door that's been the squeaky door. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Second.
Damn it, I didn't set this fiend free.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. He pushes through the door. He has no actions left to seek. He looks around. He doesn't. He sees. He immediately senses Ophelia on the floor ahead of him.
Oh, I mean, she's a tiny creature. Could I have like?
Do you want her to hide? You dropped her, so you could have her hide as well if you wanted to.
I kind of figured.
Okay, so she's hiding.
I guess I'm trying to like. She's still like with me. I guess I'm trying to like hold on to her.
That's fine. I'm
planning on giving her my toolkit.
I'm assuming
having her
she's hiding.
split.
I'm assuming she's hiding right now. All right, Vamir, you're still stable, right?
Yep.
Zebari, let's see. You're stable as well, right?
Yeah, he made his check.
Brannok, are you still dying?
I'm still dying.
Come on, make it. Come on.
Check.
Come on.
Come on.
Get up. Get.
No.
Dying 3. Oh boy. Okay.
I dropped a dying 1.
Slick, you dropped the dying 1. Mark it. Dr. Miksi, how did he get a turn and you didn't get a turn? I think we skipped your turn. So, Dr. Miksi, you get to go first. He burst through the door. You get to do something before he gets to do something. Do you want to do anything?
God.
Don't you get to move while you're hidden?
I can move well hidden pretty well. I'm going to give.
You do have to make a stealth check.
I do, yeah.
Because once you start moving, he could see you, and you have to defeat his will. Is that what it is, or is it perception? It's a perception.
I think so.
Let me double check.
Hang on, I gotta pop up Ophelia's character sheet because I know what I'm gonna have her do here.
If you're sneaking, you attempt to move another place while becoming or staying undetected. Stride half of your speed. You don't have to. I get that. At the end, roll your stealth check in secret and compare the stealth roll to the perception DC. So I guess I roll that in secret compared to the perception. I forgot I rolled that in secret. My fault. So
I am going to, with my first action, give my expanded healer's toolkit to Ophelia, who has the dexterity thing. She can carry items.
Yep.
And I tell her, sneak back to the squad. Go under that table. Sneak back to the squad. If they call my name, give them the tools.
So you're giving him your second action, and you're going to give her 2 actions.
My second action is a command to give her 2 actions.
Got it.
She's going to try to stealth. What's her speed? Oh gosh, this is a maneuver.
This is crazy. Intense stuff.
Speed is 25, so I can move 10. Okay, that tracks. I'm gonna sneak 10 feet this way, holding the medical kit, with instructions to give it to the squad.
All right. And then what are you gonna do? You have 1 more action left.
Does Ophelia need to make a?
No, I secretly make a stealth check against the perception of the messenger.
Okay, her.
No, I secretly rolled a stealth check.
Okay, you're good.
I forgot I did that. Thank you. It's been a minute since.
And then Dr. Miksi is going to attempt to sneak 20 feet, half his speed, to under that table.
All right.
That was interact, command, and sneak. Okay.
All right. Now it is the Quarry's turn, and then you get to go again because we skipped you by mistake. I apologize. I don't know how that happened, but
there's not a lot of other people following me right now.
Right. All right. The messenger that you know as our cohorty, it calls out, Dr. Miksi. Dr. Miksi, is the doctor in? It moves to here and proceeds to make a seek check. It looks around. Frustrated, it's going to move to here. It moves to there. It moved, it seeked, and it moved. Now it is your turn again. We skipped your turn, so you get a second turn in a row.
I guess I'm going to be as still as I can. I'm going to hold my breath. I'm going to be small. It's a free action for a goblin, and I'm going to, I guess, try to see if he knows where I am, or if he's messing with me.
And I'm assuming one of your actions you're going to continue to give to your companion to keep moving, right?
Yeah, it's going to get weird. I don't really have. I'm not sure how far Ophelia is going to be able to get from me.
I don't think there's a limit on how far they can move as long as you're technically speaking in game terms. If you give up an action, they get 2 actions to do something. You know?
Okay, so
because you gave her a command, she can keep doing it.
Okay, so then yes, I'll give.
I don't think you have to be within 30
her
feet
to
of you.
sneak,
Right.
and that will be a sneak 10 feet and a sneak 10 feet.
Somebody can look it up to tell me if I'm wrong. It's been a minute. I don't usually have companions that I play with, so let me know if that's wrong. All
How
right.
about this? Do it. I made you, Ophelia. Is that a good enough command? I am your creator. No,
All right.
but then, yeah, if I try to look at him, does it look like he's seen me?
What you see laying under the table is you can see wings and clawed kind of feet kind of shifting, and you see the wings pivoting around. And you see him kind of, and it goes back a little bit as he lifts up and sets back down as he's scanning the area. And he calls out, Dr. Miksi.
It's like that scene in
That's right.
Jurassic
So
Park.
the only thing you did was you gave her 2 actions. Anything else you want to do with your action before you go to Vamir?
I guess if it doesn't look like he,
It's not his
he's
turn yet,
noticing
so on
me,
his turn he can do something.
I'm gonna just hold still.
All right,
There's not much I can do to benefit my stealth now. He's 10 feet away.
Vamir, you're stable, right?
Yep.
Zebari, you're stable.
This is the big one. Brannok.
Brannok,
Oh, man.
are you dying 3 right now?
Yep, and I think I pass away right there.
Yeah, you're dead.
I pass.
What?
Fuck.
Well, I'm in another room.
Oh my god.
Dead.
Brannok, as you lay there, life passing before your eyes, you gasp once. What final thoughts do you have before Brannok, the burnt, charred his life fighting in the battles, given it to his friend? What does he think about as his last gasp of breath?
Thinks about the fire that he fought to give him his moniker, and the people he saved from that building before succumbing to the flames himself. And in his final moments, he reaches towards the flames. He sees at the light at the end of the tunnel, and he just kind of passes away.
Ugh.
So what's your next character be?
We're gonna find out. Slick, what are you gonna do?
Rude.
Oh,
You made it, right? You're
yes,
stable?
I stable.
All right.
Sorry, Cameron.
It's all right.
The
That's what
messenger
happens.
flies through the door. And where he goes, no one knows. Anybody not stable or dead?
We all.
Who's not dead? Sound off.
All right. Dr. Miksi, you wait for almost an unbearable amount of time, just frozen. You're just like, you're not sure if he's coming back. The door clicked closed as he flew off into the dark hallway. You wait for almost a minute of time, just unable to just figure out if he's coming back or not. Finally, after long enough, you realize he might not be returning. He might have thought you escaped. He might be searching for you elsewhere. He may have given up. What do you
Okay, Dr. Miksi is going to sneak very carefully under tables, listening at every step. Would Ophelia have been able to continue her little mission?
She will put her. We can put you both back here if you want, back to her.
Yes, yeah. I'm going to run back and try to find the party.
Yeah.
Is anybody alive? Ophelia, where
I'm
are they?
gonna remove the tracker for now.
Dr. Miksi, I guess, catches up with Ophelia, who he told to just give the supplies to the party. So I guess if he meets up with Ophelia, he can recover his healer's kit.
Yeah.
And they are unconscious, so I'm going to need to administer first aid.
Hold on. So
dying or bleeding.
no,
it's unconscious.
We rolled initiative. So it's after initiative, so you can use your healing talent to do 25 hit points to everybody.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I just looking around, I think I attempt to... No, I check everybody else first. I see Zebari, I see he's unconscious but alive. I check everyone.
You walk
until
over
I get to
Brannok. Everybody's kind of breathing. You know, they're kind of heavy breathing. They've been beaten, battered. Some of them have blood coming from their ears from the sonic damage that's hit them.
Come on, burnt boy, we beat the fiend.
You lean over, grabbing Brannok, kind of like shaking him a little bit, almost like wake up. And then you look deeper. And as you do, you see his eyes staring up into the ceiling, looking for something, seeking for something. But beyond his glassy eyes, there is nothing.
Oh, damn it, damn fiends! Miksi just pounds Brannok. I worked so long on this!
Brannok, you take 4 points of damage.
Miksi goes, okay. Squad's alive. Okay. Ophelia, bring me my kit. I've got to get to work. He drags Zebari back into the room.
Feel free to move yourselves to like a room or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, Dr. Miksi just drags him back into this room and slams the door shut. And we'll do his adventurer's rest. You're wounded. You regain 25 HP. It takes me 10 minutes to get you all up to 25. I will give Zebari an additional D6 with my individualized care feat.
For one?
You get one. Congrats. You get 26 HP. And I suppose I gain 25 as well. That is. Oh boy. Can't win them all.
Oh my god. That was a brutal enemy. I was kind of hoping you'd make a deal with them.
Were nuts.
But especially when you guys had not rested. And then I thought for sure you were going to do it. The critical failure on the skill check put it over the edge. That was
I don't have any good talking skills. Kind of condemned me.
Damn it! I really dislike characters dying.
Man,
really bothers. I mean, I feel bad because people put a lot of effort toward their characters. So,
but also, if there's not stakes, what are we fighting for?
You're right. I mean, the point is that if the dice work in your disfavor, sometimes, like if you were to critically hit the dude and crushed him, I would have let that happen just as well. So, you got him pretty far down. You did get him, which is probably why he decided to leave, because he was down to under a third of his hit points. So, all right, you guys get back. You recover. Make sure everyone gives themselves 25 hit points, or 26 in Zebari's case, and restores themselves. You have the journal there. That's there. Is there anything else you're going to do? You've been heavily beaten. The remains of your friend Brannok, who had helped you defeat the kobolds, that helped you face off against good Baron Sarvo, who had helped you distract the guards and get the key, and in many ways aided you in all the combats you had before, now lays in permanent rest.
I think Vamir goes over to Brannok's body and gets down on his knees, and he's like, I'm sorry. It should have been me. I'm sorry that this happened.
Dr. Miksi just kicks you in the back of the knee as hard as he can.
That's what you get for dealing with fiends.
Kind of deserve that, though, I think.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hang on,
You
what's
kind
my
of
arm
Miksi
attack?
a lot. That's some proprietary technology that he lost because he
10 to hit.
Yeah. It doesn't
Armor
matter.
is so good.
I kind of you kind of hit him in a kind of his cloth, like his cloth is draped down over his body. You kind of push through his cloak.
You just feel
huh?
the goblin rage behind you.
God, let me say something first.
And he kneels down to Brannok and he goes,
We've been through a lot. Those are my tools.
and I take the repair kit off his person and put it on mine.
Oh God.
Take the hand wraps; those are expensive.
I was about to say,
You're probably gonna, when you leave here, want to take his body with you because you don't want to leave him here to be discovered. So
Actually, well, that might be a good alibi to get you guys scot free.
Well, you are.
I caused some
You're a
trouble before I
known.
showed
You're
up.
a known partner of
allies.
ours. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, I guess they know they probably lump us together even if we didn't have backstories
I
together.
look at Miksi. Can your snake eat him?
What? What? No. Wait. Why?
that snake has a goblin-shaped belly.
Not eat. Maybe. No. What are we doing? We have to finish this heist.
Yes. What am I thinking about? No. I'm sorry. Yes, we should.
It is
continue
most
forward.
likely daylight out. It's been a number of. You've been hunting through this area. You've gone through several areas, and it was getting to be light above. So you're guessing it's probably dawn already.
Yeah, we're losing time. We need to
I'm
keep moving.
playing loose with the time because you've been searching and stuff like that. But
I'm going to look over this.
Dr. Miksi takes off Brannok's hand wraps and ties one around one of Ophelia's heads.
okay,
Little headband. Why not?
you got the hand wraps.
think you earned it.
Put the hand wraps of striking on your character sheet so we know that somebody has.
Yeah.
Your Mike wanted to do something. What
I was
is?
going to look through that journal.
All right, let me return back to the. Oh, that's right. We actually have a thing to go through here. Man, I'm
Right,
kinda
there was a
bummed
dungeon.
about this. All right,
Ooh.
you can look through it and you kind of sit through it. It's going to take you. While he's doing the healing and everything. It technically takes you like a half hour to read through it. It contains extensive notes on the appearance and behavior of the outsider that he's conjured to this room. You see a number of names listed in here. We can come up with those names if you're interested for any reason. And the services as he's secured from them. Most were conjured purely for questioning. The journal describes Hunclay's plan for two of them. He initially conjured one creature to be his bodyguard on a visit to meet someone named Barlu, and conjured a Shay because he believed erroneously that she might know something. So, and he kind of marks that apparently he was upset that she didn't know anything. The other creatures summoned run the gamut from devils to demons, Ozerots to Archons. The topic of Hunclay's research varies from the creation of constructs and homunculi, so he has a bunch of questions for that, investigations into Belhaim's history, and discussions of various magical items and spells. But far and away the most common topic was the Dark Tapestry. Time and time again, the notes mention a failed conjuration of a representative of the Dominion of the Black. Hunkley conjured it only to have to kill it. Apparently it must have broke free or something. And apparently he made some notes saying still useful next to that construct that he had to kill.
What if that's a thing in the room? Well, we still have that. We still have the room. So,
And remember that the devil, before all hell broke loose, had said that Hunkley's most prized possession was in a cave and that he was expecting you because you're his servants to already have been there.
Yeah.
What do you want? So you spent the half hour doing that. Everyone's healed to this point. It is dawn, most likely, probably getting light or lighter outside. You are deep in the bowels in the lower chamber of Hunclay's manor. Most of you are here. Most of you are alive. Most of you are intact.
It would make me feel better, Slick, if you put your HP up to 25.
I did, didn't I? Oh. Thought I did, sorry.
Maybe it's there we go.
Yeah, I know. I as a healer, I feel you. You just like intensely want to.
That ball looks like a 0, and that's a problem.
All right. What do you guys? It's dawn here. What do you guys want to do?
We haven't found a journal yet.
Yeah, I think we got to continue on.
What are you guys thinking?
Oh yeah, actually I would have uncorked the fancy bottle I got and toasted Brannok
Awesome.
and then poured some on his face.
Hey, we were old war buddies. Give me some of that.
Yeah, pass it around.
All
He
right.
does a drink.
Everyone who wants to partake in Brannok. Anybody want to partake in Brannok's toast?
Yeah.
Gavin, you might be muted.
Zebari, what do you think? Yes. All right. After as everyone consumes the bottle and toasts Brannok's passing, all of you who are partaking in the bottle get a hero point.
Mm. Thanks for dying, Brannok.
Get paid off.
Is that what it takes?
Don't mention it.
Oh, Jesus.
He was a
All
good
right.
goblin. He fought tooth and nail. We pointed him at the fires, and he kept fighting tooth and nail.
He was a brave
I
man.
really liked Brannok too. I really did. I was waiting to see what was going to happen for next level. And all right, what do you guys want to do? You want to keep moving? You're all exhausted right now. Remember that.
Yeah.
Yep. Pick up you're gonna pick up your shield, Zabar?
I would assume so.
Yep, I'm gonna pick up my shield. Yes, of course.
Okay. Zabari's shield has been picked up. Everybody has picked up anything they dropped or anything like that. You have
Anything else in this room?
other than what I had read to you about the journal. Let me see what else is in there. So the description is: the iron gate in this chamber hangs ajar. The room within is bare except for the conjuration circle of a silvery metal inlay in the stone floor and a small rickety table on which sits a thin journal. That's it.
Okay. So we go down here, check out this
Yeah, I think so.
tunnel.
Your eyes dry. You're just fatigued. You look back as you leave the room. Brannok's lifeless remains laying out, toasted and a well-deserved toast that everyone gave him. All right.
He doesn't weigh much. I'll throw him over my shoulder.
You want to carry him with you? All right. I will remove Brannok from the board for right now. Just make sure you know that he has and keep track of him for me. Okay, will you?
Yeah. We'll make sure
Brannok
we
is
know we know Slick Willy is carrying a corpse.
All right. Everybody else going down where Zebari is. Zebari has Zebari, you're gonna right now. You have in your hand. What do you have in your hand? You have your sword, and are you going to continue to carry the torch?
I will carry the torch.
All right, and you're on your sword and your torch. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
All
My
right,
shield does well keep on my back.
no problem. All right, let me reveal more of the area of what you see then. All right.
Mixi's gonna scoop Ophelia back up into her bottle, cork it, put it back in his person.
Looking down, you can see this long hallway stretching into the darkness past Zebari's flames. The very edge is almost translucent, almost as if you were in that dark sphere before. You can barely see the shades, the edges of the faraway hallway turning to the north. What do you guys want to do? those of you who remain.
I think we continue on.
Finish the heist. Don't question a plan when it's in motion.
All right. You reach the edge. You look up and you can see the hallway ends with a door. The door appears to be a metal door similar to the one that you entered in above that led into this very area. What do you want to do?
Dr. Miksi just goes,
I'll take point, old buddy.
he kicks the door open, crossbow in hand.
Bold.
All right. Let me reveal the area. I was double checking and reading it before I told you too many things or not enough things. All right.
I load my crossbow on the way there. I'm running out of bolts, and I won't need too many more.
All right. As you look down the hall, you can see that on either side of you in this long hall, the walls are covered in arcane runes. What do you want to do?
Look at Vamir.
What the hell is that?
What are these?
I'll come up, do a Arcana check to see if I can.
All right. You gaze at these arcane runes, but they are complex. Whoever wrote these, whoever crafted these, are a wizard beyond your reach. You try to read the riddles, but the runes, the symbols that they're using, it's almost like it's like being a high school kid reading like a PhD paper. You can make little phrases out, but it's just garbage. It's just so much jargon. You're not sure what it means.
Okay.
Like when I
These
look at
runes mean it's well beyond me.
Can I shoot one of them?
Shoot one of the runes.
One of the runes, yeah.
Absolutely, fire. Give me a hit roll. You fire it.
A 19.
You shoot into the dark. You fire into the ruins. One of the ruins gets struck. The arrow shattering against the wall.
Yeah.
What do you
I
want?
have one more thing to send in there. It's my last potion.
Slick goes in.
All right, Slick breaching the threshold of the room. All of the ruins just they kind of almost like a hallway light. They kind of a light up they kind of like they light up the whole hallway in a dull glowing light. The rune, you're now in low light in this hallway. What do you want to do now?
Follow him in.
Go to there and
All
look
right.
around.
As you reach the edge here, I will reveal more of what you see in this area. All right. As you approach here, I will read the room to you. You can see the walls of this room are covered with arcane symbols. In the northern chamber, a wooden table sits against the eastern wall with several items laid atop of it. A bright light shines forth from an opening in the southern wall. As you come around the corner, you can see there's a bright light around that corner. You see it glowing.
What?
Ooh. Well, I kind of... Ooh, shiny. I kind of want to go look at the light.
That's up to you.
Very goblin of you.
I lean out around the corner.
All right.
I drop the body and then I draw my sword.
Okay. So let's do Dr. Miksi first. All right.
Make sure you say callously drop the body.
So let me get back to the right information for that. What is going on with that?
Miksi turns around.
I wonder if all my treatments are going to make him more or less rigor mortis. Ooh, shiny.
Ooh. Squirrel.
Okay, give me a fortitude save.
Oh, what?
Oh, God.
24.
Nice.
All right. As you get near it, the bright light, it burns so bright in your eyes that you become. You failed, so that happens here.
That
He
failed?
failed?
Yeah.
Oh.
You are
Oh, boy.
you are currently, as you stand forward, as far as you know, persistently blinded right now.
What?
You just get you kind of breathe the light. Wow. Give me. You know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you. Give me a recall knowledge roll. I'm gonna let you roll it. It's just society recall knowledge.
24.
This looks a lot like a scroll you found called Wall of Light.
Oh, yep, okay.
You're like, because you remember they had blindness in it, and Vamir had told you as you looked at it. You're right now. You're like, and you hear from down the hall, put yourself over there, right? Yeah, you're
Okay.
just right now, just so I can complete my narrative here. You see from down the hall here, from farther down this hall, all the way down here, you hear a soft voice calling out from the distance. Hello? Hello? You're not Hunkley? Who's there?
I'm a doctor. I can't see.
The light. The wall of light. It keeps me here. It binds me. Can you free me, please?
I can't even see you. Vamir, I think it's that wall spell.
And you can move on Dr. Mix if you want. I just wanted to complete the thought before you.
Yeah, I guess I don't have like, is there a way? I know we have done like Arcana checks and stuff to try to turn off magical effects. Can I try that here?
No, this is a permanent spell. It's not like like a trap or a
Yeah.
like that. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you roll this. Roll me an Arcana roll. The DC is gonna be 22.
Okay. Not impossible.
What'd you get?
I'm gonna use one of my hero points.
Go for it. Go for it.
Come on.
22.
Nice.
Nice. All
There
right.
we go.
So
Heroic.
this spell, this item here, this spell that you see, it can be dispelled using a dispel magic, or it could be you can use pieces or remnants of the shadow plane to tear down this wall.
Oh. Okay.
If you could find something like that, that could also do it. But right now it's just so bright. It doesn't hurt you to walk through it, as far as you know. It just blinds you, and you can be permanently blinded if you roll poorly.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have the abilities right now to dispel magic, but if we find something from the shadow plane, we can take it down, but we can get through it. It would just be dangerous.
And I'm not an optometrist. I can't fix this blinded.
Probably,
Does it go away, Vamir?
I just want to tell you, if you critically fail, you can leave you blinded for 10 minutes. It's not permanently blinded. I apologize.
Yes. I'm just like, no, it will go away in time, but right now, I just sit down.
Please.
I'm looking at the table.
I'm a fae. I am a fae. I come from.
That doesn't make me trust you.
I come from the plane of shadows. I was called here. If you help me, I can help you.
Yeah, the last person we talked to said that too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I don't trust no fate.
Slick. You walk over to the table.
Mm-hmm.
As you look on the table, you can see that. Let's see here. You can see that on the table is a dark, black as night scimitar. The scimitar glows with etchings of a rune upon it. Next to the scimitar is a short sword with equal etchings ripped upon it's right above its hilt. You can see they're standing there shining and shimmering. Let's see if there's anything else on here you can see. Yeah, that's you can see, and then you see black as night, a sort of almost dark pitch black leather armor that is laying there. Beside all of this is a book. The book has a wrapping around it, almost like cloth that is wrapped around this book.
Oh, Vamir.
Yeah.
Don't go away, please.
So hold on. We need to look over these things, and I'll look over this kind of stuff, and specifically the book.
All right. You know that as you look at the book, you can see the book has no enchantments on it that you can tell. It doesn't mean they're not there.
Mm-hmm. I will open the book.
Yeah,
Start
go
reading.
for it. I can't read yet.
There's a kind of cloth wrap that's wrapped around it, and the cloth is kind of elastic in many ways. It kind of pulls off and kind of snaps a little bit. You peel open the pages of the book, and there you see pages and pages of ledger items outlining the various purchases from the Witch Bazaar,
There we
outlining
go.
also the names and locations of various people that were associated with the Witch Bazaar. It names the location of the Witch Bazaar as being. Let me scroll down and get the right information for you. Is being at Fine Sense Soaps. And
Soap shop.
it names Alexia Medus, Alexia Medus as proprietor of Fine Sense. And it says that it outlines the Sandra as being the person who runs the Witch Bazaar.
Isn't that who we helped with the cart?
The two people were from
so.
Fine Sense Soaps. It is quite possible when they were carrying all those goods that it wasn't soap.
Okay.
Well,
I'll relay that knowledge to everybody. Let them know.
Nice. These weapons you see before you, the runes that are on it by chance, you're not necessarily sure what those runes are, but you know that both of these weapons, these blackened weapons, have potency upon them. They are at least +1 potency weapons. What runes are on them, you're not sure, but there's potent. But what other runes might be on there, you're not sure. But there's definitely one. You can identify one of them. You can sit with each of them for 10 minutes and identify them if you want.
Yes.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
we need-
Maybe when we get out of here.
We should.
We can't leave in the middle of the day. It's like morning. We have
That's fair.
the entire 12 hours until dusk to sit around and rest,
Okay.
which we
That's fair.
should.
All right. So I'll do 20 minutes to sit with each of these weapons to kind of identify them.
All right.
I can sit with one too. I have you need Arcana, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Should we wait in the observatory? We
I'm
can
gonna
see
say-
everything from there.
I'm going to assume that you're going to spend some time in here. You're going to get them because it's fine.
All right.
All right. Both of these weapons are crafted in the Shadow Planes.
Nice.
They are Shadow Plane
okay.
weapons. Other than the fact that they're crafted in the Shadow Plane from game terms, they don't have any immediate benefit. However, they both are +1 striking weapons. The armor that is there is oddly shaped. It would be difficult to wield as it looks elongated and stretched. Do you think that the armor that's there is used by a humanoid, but not of a humanoid that you've ever seen before? It looks like almost like thin and long.
Okay. I guess I will turn to Miksi, Slick, and Zebari and be like, we could use these blades to free whoever is behind this wall.
You don't think that will do that?
I thought it was Shadwick stuff.
You're gonna need like fragments of the Shadow Plane.
Like magic stuff, not just.
Yeah.
metal.
Okay.
But it was a fair thought, and I wasn't clear, so I want to clarify that wasn't my intention. I apologize for misleading you. But
That would have been a little too convenient.
Yeah.
Like walk over to the Here we go.
yeah. And you hear the voice from the other side as you sit. She says, "Did you leave? Did you go away?"
I'm weary
We didn't.
I'm weary to save another person
Listen,
after what just
spooky
happened.
thing behind the shiny wall. We just had one of our guys die down here, and we just got what we're looking for, and you're gonna have to give us a really good reason really fast to not just leave you down here. They'll find you. The wizards will find you in a minute.
If you free me, I promise to help you in your most dire need. I am a great swords person. You found my weapons, did you not? I can wield them well.
Slick's playing with the short sword. Oh, something else.
Wait a minute. Is this Cameron's new character?
If Cameron so chooses to play this character, that would be fucking awesome. And we could make that happen. That would be awesome.
You can play the character. We're still leaving you in the jail.
Completely.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. It's technically an NPC, but if Cameron so chooses, that would be fantastically awesome.
Oh, jeez.
But she says, she sounds like a woman anyway. She says, "I am Mafe. Please, I cannot get past the barrier. I am so weak."
Hang on. Is your name Mafe, or are you a fey creature?
Or both.
I am a Shay.
Wait, that was one of the devils.
The devil said that and it was written in the book that Hunkley had summoned a Shay from the shadow planes.
Yeah, a Shay isn't a devil.
It's not.
No, it's a fae.
Yeah, it's a fae creature.
They've got a Shay named Mafe who's a Fae.
A Shay is tagged as a shadow creature.
Yeah.
Creature of shadow.
I mean, we don't have.
I don't know.
Got what we've come here for. What do you know about Shays, Vamir?
I mean, yeah, I guess, what do I know about Shay?
Shays are wispy.
Recall knowledge.
Shays are wispy, tenuous creatures native to the plane of shadow. Their amorphous bodies appear in constant states of flux. They cast no shadow of their own, instead gaining and losing umbral energy to nearby shadows that shrink and grow alongside them. Most Shay wear cloth spun of shadows that shift with them. The dynamics between a Shay and humanoid shifting when humanoids come and the dynamics between a Shay and humanoids shifts when humanoids come to worship Shays, however. A mortal who shows a Shay their due deference is worth keeping around, so many Shay collect cults of personality, of expensive entourages. So sometimes they become sort of, they've been known to become like godlike in some ways. Their most distinctive,
Sounds like competition.
Their most distinctive appeals are their white stone masks, which Shay don only when they must put on a dissembled face to interact with humanoids. So they will carry like white masks to kind of, and that it doesn't happen often, but they will do that to sort of walk through towns or whatever. According to Shay lore, they've transcended the material world and now embody a cosmology equilibrium to reality and illusion. So they are part of reality, part illusion.
And that mask is not on this table.
No, you don't see that. In game terms, I can tell you one meta detail about the Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know like their weaknesses, their strengths, their immunities, their?
Could you tell us their alignment?
They don't really have alignment in the new game. They have anathemas and they have things that they are sworn to appeal and things that they refuse to do now. So I can tell you a little bit about that if they tell you that. Unfortunately, this is a legacy creature, so I want to see if they say anything specifically. What you can I can tell you if that's what you choose, or you can choose a meditative function. What do you want?
I mean, yeah, I would want to know, like, are they generally like trustworthy creatures? Are they supposed to, well, not creatures, but are they generally trustworthy? Or are they like kind of more duplicitous?
They are neither trustworthy nor duplicitous. They exist within the shadow. The creatures by themselves have no leanings toward either the greater good, nor are they considered maligned to the greater good of the material plane.
Mm-hmm.
You think that making a deal or interacting with any one of these would be sort of akin to any other human.
Okay.
They're just a being.
Yeah, okay. They're just shadow people. All right. Yeah, I'll let Miksi and everybody know that. It's just I don't know how to get them out of there. I don't have the power to take down the spell.
Then we leave it. We've got what we came for, and it cost a lot already.
If you can free me, I promise I will aid you in your greatest hour of need.
Fiends promise, devils promise, humans promise. All of them break them.
Sadly, you don't. You are true. Hunkley promised he would release me. He never did.
Well, we don't have a way of breaking down the light. If we find one, I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
It's not like the devil that was not necessarily the greatest option to do, but if we find one, I don't have a problem.
Unclay wasn't summoning pleasant creatures.
I didn't have a choice. I was brought here from the plane of shadows. I don't think Hunkley was choosing based on our demeanor.
So, why did he summon you then?
He wished to know about the dark tapestry.
Oh.
Okay, do a perception check to see if he's... This is perception, right?
Yeah. You're trying to see if they're lying,
from
right?
here,
Yeah,
right?
just about a
You don't
setting.
think they're lying.
It's kind of what I figured. I don't have a problem.
Is there
I
anything
am
else?
keeping the short sword though.
You can take her weapons if you want. They're there.
Is the armor magical?
No, it is not.
It's just cool.
It's just cool. Yeah.
Well, I can't wear it. But I already. Zebari, you might want to pick up this scimitar. It's a little too heavy for my taste, but it is a striking, slashing weapon.
Does Zebari already have a striking? I don't know if he has.
I have a longsword.
Is it a striking longsword? I don't remember if you have a
believe it
striking
is.
or not.
You might deal slightly less damage, but better chance to hit and stuff. So it's worth a thought.
All right, you're gonna take Mafei's short sword and Mafei's scimitar, right? All right. What are you gonna do now?
I mean, we don't have a way to get her out. At least not right now.
Correct.
We should, if we're gonna camp out in here, we should go back to the observatory, set watch. We can see everywhere from there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think you're right.
All right.
Or we could hang out in that upstairs lounge. Those comfy couches. Of course, there might be
Horribly
some-
overstuffed.
Yes, if I remember, they were overly stuffed. I don't know if I want to sit on one of those.
I roll right off. I'm just not heavy enough to depress it the way it needs to be.
He's like bouncing.
Just bad design.
All right. So where would you guys like to go in the house?
You can see the surrounding grounds from the observatory, right?
You cannot see the grounds from the observatory unless you climb out the broken window and look out.
Yeah. You can see outside of at least the front door in the main entranceway. So I think that's probably the best place to go.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
All right. The rest of you are going to the main entranceway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Set up a watch.
We'll bring Brannok's body.
Yep.
Got to get it up out of here anyways.
Yes, we should burn it. He would have loved that.
At this point, I'm not sure you even could.
He's already kind of partially charred.
He's basically mostly like special mutated callus.
We just keep trying to light you on fire and you don't catch.
All right, put yourself back in the into the main room right here.
Yeah, I tell her if we find something, we'll let you out. Or I'll let you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any idea where a hunk of shadow would be?
I do know that Hunkley has a secret place that he hoards his most prized possessions. I don't know where.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't know.
All right.
Cameron, you can come back as a human with the background of a cook.
Oh, right. We still have that guy in there.
Yeah.
All right. You walk in, and when you do so, Mathesic peeks his head out the door as if he's startled by you're there, and he goes, "Oh, you're still here. I thought you had left me."
Miksi just runs up to him. He's going to grab him by the pant legs, well, as high up as he can grab him.
You're a servant to that bastard? Where's this cave? Tell me.
Cave. There. What cave? What? What?
No, I'm going to climb up to his face if I can.
Yeah. Give me an intimidation roll.
Your life might depend on it. Can I aid him with an intimidation?
Yeah, you
roll?
just need a 15 or higher on the intimidation.
25.
Let's see what you get. All right, you were able to do it. He looks at you as you climb up and you grab him. His eyes go wide. He's like,
Where's this cave?
Oh, yes. Hunkley has a cave to the north, just 2 miles straight north of here. My plan was to, once I was free of here, is to go raid it myself and then leave town. But I don't want any part of your. I don't want any trouble with you. If
He goes, I want it. It's mine.
He has some secret up there. It's through the cave is filled with water at least knee deep. If you go travel straight north from here, you'll find it.
It's your lucky day, tall man. You get to keep your boots dry.
Please, I cannot leave here with nothing.
Yes, you can. It's better than leaving dead.
Are you gonna let him go?
Get out.
He runs straight back into his room, and you hear him a bunch of stuff being pushed in front of the door again.
I guess the guard's gonna have to watch for him too.
Do you have sleep, Vamir?
I do have sleep.
Okay.
I don't know how many spells he has left, though. That's the question.
I have 2 spell slots left.
Nice. All right, what do you guys want to do? You gotta rest in this room. Have everybody come in here. I think we're missing 2 people in this room, or 1 person. I'm sorry, if not one person's.
Yeah, I think we just need Zebari over here.
All right.
We have 12 hours to do it. Can we rest while setting a watch schedule?
Yeah, no problem. You can rest throughout the day. You periodically look out the front door. You don't see any activity other than the occasional guards and the traffic that normally appears in the town. The town is basically the town. It's doing what it's going to do. They might not have tracked you here, or might not have realized that you come through this area. You wait here for a good part of the day. Anything you're going to do throughout the day before I?
Can we fully heal up? Is Dr. Miksi gonna Can you?
Yes, yeah.
No, you can do your normal hours rest if you want beyond that. But I'm assuming you're going to wait 8 hours first, right?
Yes, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're going to wait 8 hours, and then Dr. Miksi can do his regular treat wounds once an hour to get everybody healed up. So throughout the day, you guys can just go ahead and heal yourself completely up with Dr. Mixi's aid. We'll just say that because that's just easier. All right.
And we kind of have time for a whole long rest, I suppose.
You have time for you wait the whole day. It is the sun has I'm assuming you can see through this if you go upstairs or look out the window, you can see the sun slowly fading. You spend the entire day here. You eat food from the kitchen, I'm assuming.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You help yourself.
Okay, if we're eating from the kitchen, can Dr. Miksi attempt to raid it for alchemy supplies? He has no versatile vials remaining.
Well, after a full rest, you'll be able to recreate them, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So after a full rest, you'll be able to reset your character, including all of your daily allowances are going to be reset. Your spell slots have been restored, and of course, all of your focus points will be restored as well. All right. Night finally returns. You have been here for probably 21 hours already. As you finally see the last lingering light of day disappear, night cast across the sky. What do you want to do?
I think
If you look at the front door, you can see that the guard is in the distance at the tent.
Yeah, I think we need to get out of here.
I have prepared. I have prepared 4 smoke bombs. Amongst my stuff, I will hand them out.
At least
a smoke ball.
Okay.
Just in case, kind of thing.
Yes.
At least the 3 of us can stealth. Really, it's Zebari that's the issue. I can cast invisibility on him. Now that we got our spell slots back.
Listen, this stuff tastes really bad, but I can give you a potion that'll make you move faster and a little quieter.
All right, is that what you're going to do? Are you going to cast invisibility on Zebari and give him benefit to?
So, in Elvish, what do we do about the human?
And then she responds, I don't think he will talk, but I don't know if I want to take that chance.
Hey, are you talking shit about goblins?
No.
Sounds like you're talking shit about goblins.
And I kind of ignore you, and I'm just like, I think you should have a word with him.
Well, we have this pit. We open the door and you cast sleep on him. It's going to fall down the pit. And then we leave. It's a thought.
Okay. Yes. Let's give that a shot.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta.
Are you gonna use invisibility on Zebari to help him escape with unseen?
Well, first we're gonna take care of the witness.
All right. So what I need you to do is what do you get? Just tell me exactly what the plan is, and I'll kind of give you some meta roles to get him to do his things.
So
Essentially, yeah. You go ahead.
we're going to gather around the door, have everyone who's not, have the goblins and Zebari not step on the pit where the pit is, and then.
You think the pit won't activate until the door is open?
Mhm.
One round after the door is open, the pit will activate.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So should be able to just like all book it out at the same time.
Yeah.
And then hit him with sleep, and then shut the door.
So you're going to tell him you're taking him with you?
Yep.
All right. Who's going to talk to him?
I don't like it, but yeah, you'll put him to sleep. That's fine.
Yeah,
Put him on
Vamir
one of the nice
will-
couches. That'll do no harm.
Vamir will be like, knock on the door. Hello.
Yeah, he'll talk to you. What I need you to do is you're going to try to lie to him, right? And tell him you're going to take him out. All right. So give me a deception roll, and you have to defeat his class DC, his character DC.
Okay. Let's give it a shot.
Unless Cavern wants to come back as a human.
20.
All right. He agrees. He's happy to finally be out of here. He's excited to leave. Are you all going to get ready to leave then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I will also cast invisibility on Zebari.
Dr. Miksi has some potions to hand out. He's got a Quicksilver and a Dark Vision for Zebari.
That'll be your best chance of sneaking out of here with all that.
All right, so everyone's kind of going over here, I'm assuming. Okay.
Yeah.
And then each one of you gets a smoke ball, which I've posted before.
Cool. Make sure you add them to your temporary. They will go away after today, right?
Yeah, I kind of keep track of who I've given.
Perfect. Thanks for doing that. Okay. So now you're gonna open the door and you're gonna cast sleep on Methesic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. While he's standing on the carpet, so he falls down the pit.
All right. So what is my
Wait,
save?
was there spikes down there?
Yeah. What is the save for the sleep?
It is a basic will save of 19.
Okay. So I'm assuming somebody, Slick, you're going to open the door and you're going to all sneak out.
Mm-hmm.
The round before, Zebari has invisibility cast on him, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So this comes down to whether Methesic makes his save or not, and it's a will save, correct?
Yep. Basic will save DC 19.
All right. He's probably not going to make it. Let's see. He's +4 to his roll. As you guys, you open the door, he turns and you look at him and you kind of raise your hand, casting an arcane symbol throughout, right in the middle of the space, kind of writing. It shines on Methesic, and you see Methesic, his eyes roll back, and he just goes and falls asleep.
All right, let's go.
All right.
And
Let's
leave.
go.
All right, hold on.
And we leave.
I'm gonna roll here to see what happens as you leave.
Can Dr. Miksi just scooch him out of the way of the trap as he runs?
All right, what I need you to do, do you want to do it so nobody else sees that happen, or do you want to you don't care?
No, he won't.
I don't care.
That's a
Oh,
witness.
no. Yeah.
All right. So everyone else leaves, and at the very end, Dr. Miksi rolls him off. The rest of you are outside.
He doesn't. He's carrying a dead party member. He's not gonna do that.
You're not going to move him out of the way?
No, he's not gonna move him. He's carrying a dead party member. He's pissed off.
Okay. The door closes. What happens to Methesic is beyond your knowledge.
Yep.
As you
We're
move,
looking at.
okay, as you move throughout the dark town, you circle around, kind of backtracking where you were at. You can see the guards maneuvering out amongst the crowd. There's very little people. It's not exactly as late as it was before when you were immediately entering into the town, but it is not early either. And I will move you to the Belheim map. All right, so let's have one person put their character or token and kind of follow who the group is as you appear outside the Hunkley estate. Anybody can do that. I don't care who it is.
Don't do it.
Okay, Vamir, you're representing the group. You're leaving this area. What is your plan? What do you want to do? Vamir, you went away again. So go ahead and move your. Okay, so you guys have several options. The idea was that the original plan was you're going to meet at the Sunset House to give the key and the ledger to Bassie. What do you want to do now?
Yeah, like Mike was saying, I think it's a good idea to go up north and then maybe head down the trail. Like not sneak through town, just be like, oh, we're just coming back or something like that.
So so you want to wrap around, but what is your target? What is your plan to go to right now? Just so I get an idea of how to do the story.
Dr. Miksi would really like some of that innkeeper trash.
So are you trying to head to the Sunset House? Are you trying to avoid the Sunset House? Are you like, what is your goal? Do you want to go meet Bassie? Do you want to head back to your room? Do you want to, there's a million places you can go. I just want to know your target.
What do you guys think? I think probably fulfilling our mission is the most important thing right now.
Brannok died for this thing.
Do we know where Bessie lives?
You don't know where her house is as far as you can ask in town, but you've never seen her house. But you can, she said she was going to meet, you guys had agreed to meet her at the Sunset House.
Okay. Then, I think we circle around and then head to the Sunset House.
Well, the problem is the Sunset House is like across the way from the manor, Devi Manor.
Yeah, that's why we're circling around and maybe looking like we're just coming back.
Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the old quarry road?
Yeah, I think the idea is that they're going to go down the whole quarry road and walk back like nothing has happened.
Yep. Like we don't know what's going on.
All right. You spend a good hour. Let me roll actually because I don't want to.
We're gonna have to leave Brannok in the woods.
You spend spend a little over an hour and 30 minutes circumventing and going into the woods and moving around into the darkest parts of the woods outside of the old quarry road. As you do so, you can see the shimmering lights of the moon shimmering off the flooded quarry in the distance. You move south and emerge on the old quarry road, walking back as if nothing has ever happened. As you emerge down the old quarry road, you can see the witch tower, the fallen witch tower, coming into view along with Hunclay's estate. What do you guys want to do? You can see the guard is standing outside here. He sees you as you approach, unless you're trying to avoid his notice.
So what do we do with Brannok's body?
Dr. Miksi suggests we leave it in the woods to the north. Sort of stash it with a spot.
Yeah. That sounds fine.
Most
We can
goblins
always
just
come back
end up
and bury him later.
Most goblins just end up tossed in a corner anyways. It's maybe not what he would wanted, but it's probably what he would have expected.
Okay.
It's very, very noble. Very noble death.
All right. You head down the quarry road. You see the guards as you come down the quarry road. You see two other guards. These are different guards than you had seen before. Two different soldiers. One of them looks over at you and says, "Hail, strangers! Mighty late to be wandering down the old quarry road, is it not? Where do you hail from?"
We're just returning from checking out the quarry. We wanted to make sure that the kobolds had truly cleared out.
Great. Give me a deception roll. What'd you get?
Deception. Oh, 11.
Ooh.
He kind of squints
You don't have
his
another
eyes.
hero point.
I don't have a hero.
He squints his eyes.
I do have a hero point. I made one. I'll do it.
Okay, go ahead. All right. He squints his eyes a little bit at you as you say it, and he's like, "Oh, you must be the ones who had. Oh, yes, I recognize you now. Yes. Well, I'm glad that they've been routed. Did you find any of them returning?"
No, and we were just trying to get back into Devi's good graces. We kind of hit it off on the wrong foot, so we just wanted to kind of, make sure that everything was good. Just, you know how she is.
Oh, yes, I know. So how long have you been gone?
Oh, we left. We really cleared it out. We left the day before yesterday.
And you saw no kobolds at all?
No, they seem to have cleared out.
They might not have cleared out. We had some dealings here in town.
What? Well, we were gone?
Rumors are that someone has broken into Devi Manor, though they're being very hush about who they think they are. Whispers are that it might have been kobolds.
Well, we saw tracks heading north towards, or which way is the fen?
It would be east.
East. We saw them have tracks towards the east. Maybe they hit here before going there, perhaps?
It's possible. But we right now they've sold us soldiers nothing more. We combed the town on the night it happened. We didn't find any evidence. There were some tracks that were met near the Devi Manor, but we found no kobolds running around.
Well, the quarry is clear at least.
They can be sneaky.
Yes. Well, be on your guard. If you're wandering about to that area again, be sure to keep your guards up. The kobolds might not be as gone as we thought they were.
Well, if we see them, we'll get them.
He gives a nod. Carry on, then. Be safe. He watches as you move along, if that's your goal.
Yep.
All right, where are you heading to?
To a midnight rendezvous.
Right.
Yeah, we'll head to the Sunset House.
All right, you wander down to the Sunset House. You want to move your token down to that area, whoever is controlling the token? I think it's Vamir, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. You wander down to the Sunset House. At first, it seems almost abandoned. The house itself is without any light, and of course, beyond you can see the gravestones yielding as little life as ever. How long? It is early evening. How long are you going to wait here?
I feel like as long as it takes.
Anybody else have an opinion?
I don't know,
maybe-
at least an hour or two.
We can wait a while, but we should probably make it back to the tavern so that anybody seeing us in the morning thinks we were staying the night there.
Yeah, agreed.
All right. You hang out here for about 30 minutes in when suddenly from the Green Hill Road coming from the south, you see two humans and a gnome. The two humans stop, not quite getting close enough that you could make them out in detail unless you really try to find out who they are. And the gnome walks up. As she clears the moonlight, you can see in the darkness, for those of you who have dark vision, you can see Bassie. She's walking forward. She's strolling, her hands pulled back, calmly looking around. As she approaches, she gets within 30 feet of you, and she calls out, "Ah, fancy meeting you here, strangers."
Nice night for a stroll.
Oh, it is. I like to get out and see the town at night, especially near the Rogues Creek. The racing water is it makes a certain amount of summer scent that you just can't get anywhere else. And she walks closer to you, and she says, "I take it your evening stroll was successful?"
Somewhat.
We saw some ghosts.
Well, you're here near the Sunset House. I'm not surprised. She walks forward to you, and she gets close enough within 10 feet of you or whatever, and she looks over at the group of you and she says, "Well," and she kind of holds your bag up a little bit and shakes it, and it's full of coin. Mm-hmm. And she says, "I might be willing to purchase something for you if your shop is open."
It's always open.
Well, what kind of goods do you have for sale for me?
Look around. Do you want to do this here?
And she smiles at you. She says, "Transactions in the open are rarely questioned."
Valid. I pull out the book. I think I was the last one who had it.
It doesn't matter. You can choose.
The old park sidewalk deal.
Yeah.
She holds her hand. She holds her hand out for the book, and she just wants to take a look at it.
Hand it to her.
She looks it up, and you can see she flips it open, immediately smiles to herself, and then she goes, and then she tries to hide a little bit, and she closes the book, and she says, yes, this will do nicely. I believe I'm in the market for some parchment. Thank you. I believe I owe you something. She reaches in and pulls out a little pouch, but it looks almost like a little mini haversack, little latched haversack, and she tosses it to you. And when you catch it, it's heavy. Boom! It's like it's big. You're almost expecting that many coins to be inside. And what you see is 500 gold pieces, all in platinum.
Nice.
Oh,
She hands it to you, and she says, well, I hope that you're willing to spend that. I owe you some information. And she looks over at you and says, so I take it you want to know where you can shop in town.
Yeah, I'm in the market for some incense, I believe.
She grins and she says, oh, I see you read the journal, but it doesn't tell you all. Let's see, let's see what she tells you. She says, I will tell you what she says to say. She says, go get yourself some soap. You need to clean up a bit.
Yes.
And when you do there, tell them that you want to buy Tula's treasures.
Tula's treasures.
You know, Tula's a bit of a clean freak.
Yes.
And she grins. She says, and bring the coins. You'll need them. And I sort of want them back. She grins, meaning that she wants to sell you a bunch of stuff.
Well, hopefully we'll have other things to sell you at some point.
Oh, trust me, I'm in the market. If you find anything rare or interesting, I might very well be interested in purchasing them. But it's getting late, and I shouldn't linger. I have an early morning. Rumor has it that the Whisple is setting some wizards soon. I hope that they are going to find nothing of interest within Hunkley's manor. Do you have any idea what they might be finding in there?
Well, I'm certain that, who knows what was left in there or who was left in there. Were all of Hunkley's servants accounted for? No. I do not know. One of them is one of them for sure was most likely with Hunkley. Maybe they were buried within the rubble below. I don't know, but none. He has 3 servants, and I don't know where any of them are. Well, I'm sure 2 of them we encountered below the tower as victims to the shade or a zombie thing. Perhaps. But the third one, it might have been trapped in that house. No one can get in, right? No one can get out.
No.
And a crazy wizard probably had. I look over at Vamir. You make crazy things that fly around and things, right? That's a wizard thing?
Oh, yes, of course.
Servants
Yes.
of some sort? I'm sure he was high enough wizard.
Yes, anything could have happened in there.
Well, I'm glad that anything could have happened and nothing could have happened to know all the details. Very well. I look forward to meeting you in whatever marketplace we meet again.
I'll hold out the key.
She says, "Oh, lovely key."
Put it back.
You get the idea that once she's not going to put it back now.
Yeah.
She's going to be.
Yeah,
she kind of just said whatever.
Yep.
And so she says, and she turns around and walks back toward 2 shadowy humans that are out there. They don't seem to be like they seem to be more or less people in town you may have never seen. And she walks back and she keeps walking, and they turn almost as if they were guards, not so much as if they were friends.
Yeah.
She disappears into the night unless you want to track her or anything else.
I have no desire to.
All right.
I think we throw that key into the river.
Are you sure?
No.
I don't want it. I don't want it. You can do whatever you want with it. I don't want it.
If you get caught with it, it could be bad. But it may also be useful.
I see we put it under a rock by the river.
It's up to you what you want to do with it.
Or we're going up to this
I'm
cave, we could
willing
leave it
to
there.
try and get it near. So we jumped out of a window, right?
Yeah.
If we can put it somewhere near where Vamir landed unceremoniously in the bushes, kind of like it lodged somewhere. If they find it, then, well, the key was there, right?
Well, we already, based on what the guard told us, and it seems like Eric's plan worked, as they think it was kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
So even if they don't find the key, at this point, we're not implicated.
Why not just throw it in the river and be done with it?
Yeah. Like, if
One thing
they don't find it, it doesn't matter.
One thing I will say, just because, and you do, I'm not telling you guys have to do anything. Remember, I'm just reminding you that Shay said that Shay said that she would help you if you could free her. But if you don't have a key to get back in, you won't be able to do that. You could climb through the ceiling. That's also an option, but that's probably more dangerous. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling you the situation, and you can make choices. You can abandon. You can do whatever you want.
I think we hang on to it for now. I think we should go shopping, and then I think we should head north.
And I think that you should all celebrate
shopping montage,
because you are all level 4.
Yes.
Well,
that includes
4 of us.
Yeah, that includes whatever or whoever or whichever is going to return next week, as Cameron is going to choose a new identity to appear in, and we're going to figure that out. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up today. We're going to give people time to make yourself level 4, level up, ask questions. I know that Mike, you wanted to swap out your. I think you just wanted to swap out your
my free archetype.
Free archetype, right, yeah. So you're going to swap that out. We'll cover that next time. Cameron's might have some questions, and we're going to give some time to ask. So we're going to wrap this up. Level 3 is behind us. Level 4 is beginning, and a whole new chapter. And if you think it's dangerous now, it's only going to get worse. I can't wait. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up. Some of the best parts of the adventure, like you guys have all done the legwork of the adventure. Like the main meat is coming up, and it's going to be fantastic. I wish Brannok was here to see it, but I know that Cameron's going to enjoy the next part. All right, so let's see it everybody next week. We're gonna meet everybody's 4th level characters. We're gonna meet a brand new Cameron character, and we're gonna go from there. All right.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Brannok.
Good night. Good night, Brannok.
Rip.
Rest in peace.
Rip.
All right. Thank you. Bye.